Hello, chat. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, of course, to the Sunday session with me, Mike. How are we doing, everyone? Today, chat, today is going to be... Oh, hold on, I've just realized my microphone is a little bit quiet. There we go. That should be a little bit better. There we go. Now I'm about as loud as I usually am. Today's going to be a weird day. I'll be real. Today is going to be very, very strange because today is the day that two worlds collide that I never ever thought would collide. Today, we are playing World of Warcraft. I mean, well, actually, we're going to be playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, which is going to be an adventure in and of itself. And if you don't know what that is, stay tuned because I'll explain it all in a little bit. But yeah, today is going to be a very fun day. How are you doing, everyone? It is lovely to see you all. Nico, Madness, Lee, always lovely to see you, one of my lovely mods. Bitchet, Bloody Baroness, welcome. I don't know how many people are going to show up today. Because to be real, I don't know how many of my audience actually play World of Warcraft. Do you guys play WoW? Have you guys ever played WoW? Like, I would be legitimately interested to know. Tipsy Tippet, hello from the Wilderness Festival once again. It's good to see you, man. Actually, to be fair, very appropriate that you're coming from the Wilderness Festival because we are going to be exploring many wildernesses. We will. We're going to explore loads of shit. It's going to be great. You're going to have a good time, I reckon. Playing WoW since 2005. Well, yeah, Madness, I know that you have. Hello, Laura. Welcome. I'm shutting the gates at my festival, so we'll be lurking. All right, dude. Well, thanks for sticking around. Nico, thank you so much for your 8 months of membership. 8 months scamp. First time seeing anyone play World of Warcraft. Wow, man. Well, I'm very honored to be your first WoW streamer because there's so many people out there who play WoW. Honestly, when I was streaming on Twitch, it used to be like one of the most streamed games. And I think that's because at that time when I was streaming, I think one of the new expansions had just dropped, and I'm pretty sure it's Warlords of Draenor, which is quite an old expansion now for those of you who are keeping count. But yeah, it used to be a massively streamed game on Twitch, which is why I never streamed it, because I love World of Warcraft, but it was always one of those things where too many people were playing, no one would ever find my stream, you know, it was always a bit of a hit or miss. I spent so much time in high school classes playing WoW on my school PC. Man, fucking get it, Em. Fucking get it, Em. That's so baller. I mean, so to give you some context, right, I have been playing WoW since I was 14. I first picked up World of Warcraft when I was 14, like I say. Still got the original discs. Behind me over there is the Burning Crusade Collector's Edition, which is still a complete Collector's Edition. And I'm super, super happy with it. I'm super proud. But yeah, like, I played it religiously for so long. Like, I played it for years, like, to the point where it completely, like, overrode all of my schoolwork, and, like, I didn't do particularly well in college, and I honestly think World of Warcraft is a little bit to blame, because I put a lot more time into WoW than I did into my studies, but, you know, que sera, sera. We are where we are, right? Here we are. So that's why I say this is a huge worlds collide for me, like, coming all the way down the line, literally 20 years later, I'm picking up World of Warcraft again, and I'm playing it in classic mode. And classic, for those of you who don't know, is the original, as it was intended, with some minor updates and tweaks, because, I mean, the Blizzard team have been, like, working very hard on WoW over the entire life cycle of it, and, they've added lots of, like, quality of life things in. But this is about as close as you can get to the original experience. Now, to add a little element of difficulty into this, we are going to be playing hardcore, which means that you get one life. If we die, that is it. Game over. There is no more, right? So we're going to be creating a character today. I'm going to let you guys pick what our character is, because, I mean, I've played WoW. Like I say, I've played a lot of WoW in the past, and so I want you guys to pick. I want you guys to give me a challenge, right? I want you guys to choose something for me that you think would be fun. We're going to design the character together, and then we're just going to play it out, and we're just going to see how far it goes. I might change up my streaming schedule for this a little bit, because I'm confident that we're going to be playing a lot of WoW, and I don't want it to take up all of the usual streaming slots, because that honestly would be a bit nuts. I think for maybe a week, we'll do it like Tuesday, Sunday, or maybe 2 weeks. But in between that, I would like to play some other things. There's other stuff that I've got my eyes on. And then, of course, Horror Jail is in about a month's time. And thank you, everyone, by the way, who has given me suggestions for games to play during Horror Jail. The list is pretty exhaustive. And I've already got a good idea of what it is that we're going to be playing. So as soon as I have the complete list for you, which will probably be in like the second week of August, I will let you know what we are going to be playing. Because I figured this year, to switch things up a little bit, I'm actually going to tell you what I'm going to be playing so that you can choose whether or not you want to come in and join in. Because I recognize that horror games, obviously like a lot of the games that I tend to play, horror games have a particular kind of place because they contain a lot of content warnings. So if I give you the list, at least that gives you the opportunity to look up the game beforehand. You can choose whether or not you want to come and join in, and then we can hopefully you guys can find a good mix of like the stuff that I'm going to be playing. Obviously, that means that my audience size is going to, like, massively change, because I think some days I might be streaming to 2 people, some days I might be streaming to 30. But we will see. We will see how it all, like, plays out. So, but yeah, how are you guys, chat? What is going on? Kim, it's good to see you, man. Popping in to say hi real quick while we're wrapping up the Ren Fair. Oh, man, well, my goodness, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you. How is the Ren Fair? I've never been to one. That's like a very American thing. Also, I apologize. I got the hiccups because I've been drinking. I treated myself to a Coca-Cola before the stream. So I apologize. I'm going to be a little bit hiccupy for a little bit. But yeah, I've never been to a Ren Fair. And I'm honestly intrigued by them. Lots of people really talk them up, so I'm interested to see how you find it. Horror Jail, yeah, Horror Jail. I know it's coming around the corner. Honestly, like I can't believe how quickly we're creeping up on Horror Jail. Like it's August. In 3 weeks, it's gonna be my birthday, and then in 4 weeks, it'll be the beginning of Horror Jail. Wild, like actually fucking wild. Exhausted from Narcon and hanging out with some of the loveliest in here for a week, but catching up slowly. Dude, I saw all the pictures that you guys were posting. It looks like an absolute blast. I really, really hope at some point I get to go out and experience Narcon, because it seems like such a load of fun. And like you guys were really selling me on it. So who knows? Like maybe in the future I might be able to take a look and see if I can come out and do a little set over in Narcon. Now that would be fun. That would be fun. But we'll figure it out, I am sure. Looking forward to Horror Jail. I plan on watching every stream. Nickable, man, I really hope that you do. It'll be great to see you there. Like I said, keep an eye on the Discord, because that's where I'm going to be posting the list of all of the games that we're going to be playing. So keep your eyes out over there, because that's probably where I'm going to do most of my communication about this. One day the scamps will kidnap a plane and fly out. Yeah, maybe, man. That'd be nice, actually. Maybe we should. Maybe that's what we should consider. Mary, welcome. Yes, World of Warcraft. Okay, all right. So there's at least like 3 fans, I think, of WoW. Maybe 4 fans, sorry, I think I've counted now. There's 4 WoW fans in here. Mary, today we're going to be playing World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic. So today is going to be a challenge day. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're probably going to be doing like a lot of the basic beginner stuff today, and I'm actually kind of super excited about that, because it's going to be so chill. Today is going to be so chill. Like, today is just about, like, having a good old time. I'm going to be reminiscing about so much stuff because, like I say, I picked up World of Warcraft and I've been playing it a little bit by myself. And, like, I've been trying to, like, do a load of stuff, and I've been playing Hardcore Classic as well. So I've kind of got a bit of a feel for it, because I didn't want us to, like, go into Hardcore Classic and be too timid, but I also didn't want us to, like, go too gung-ho. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want us to, like, lose a character in the first stream, because I think that would be ridiculous. So, like, I wanted to play it a little bit to kind of get a little bit of a grip on what we should be doing and, like, how we should be playing it. So, yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be going in not entirely like I usually do, where I like to go in without knowing anything. I know this game. Like, I've been playing this game for a long time. So, like, yeah. And then, obviously, I had a huge hiatus, like a 20-year hiatus. I mean, give or take. I mean, I guess that's kind of a lie. Because I did pick up World of Warcraft a bit during Knights of Pandera, and then I picked it up a little bit after Cataclysm, because they did some, like, free play days. And so I picked up, like, some of my old characters to see what that would look like in the new world and all that kind of stuff. And everything was really kind of fucky, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, after Cataclysm, because that was this... So basically, World of Warcraft was set up as this massive world, Azeroth, and like you have two sides to Azeroth. There's like the side with more of the Horde on, side with more of the Alliance on, and then during Cataclysm, they literally destroyed everything that I knew. Like, all of the maps completely changed, mangled. Like, in some cases, unrecognizable. Like, it was wild. The Cataclysm expansion was one of the biggest wholesale changes that Blizzard made to this game. And so, you know, I didn't really take to that because it didn't get me in the nostalgies. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to have those nostalgies. I wanted to go back in and have those nostalgies. But I didn't get that, so I very quickly put it down. I played, I think, a couple of days of Warlords of Draenor, but like nothing too serious. Like I wasn't raiding or anything like that, so. Thank you, Lee, by the way, for sticking that in the chat. Yes, that is the Discord link. If you'd like to come and join me, I have a lovely community of people over there. They're always talking about some cool shit. You guys should go take a look. It'll be really fun. D6847, how are you, man? Hello, Mike. Hope everyone's well. I'm doing very well, man. I'm doing real good. How are you? Old enough to have been pissed... old enough to have been pissed AF about Cataclysm fucking up my favorite places. Fucking preach. I could not. Like I say, I just couldn't get back into it. After Cataclysm. Like, it was too different. And I realized that was the whole point of Cataclysm. Like, it was, in fact, a cataclysm. But, like, yeah, it was too different for me. And I just couldn't do it after that, to be fair. One of the reasons I bonded with my best friend of 15 years was our common hate for Cataclysm. For the Horde. Man, D, thank you so much for becoming a scamp. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your membership. And welcome to having your Crab Mama, Cheeks Crab Mama badge. But yeah, anyway, so originally, cards on the table, when I first played this game, I was Alliance, for the Alliance. But like, I'm not opposed to being the Horde. I bloody love a Tauren. I bloody love a troll. I bloody love an orc sometimes. I love an orc. But I was always more Alliance. So I ended up playing humans and dwarves and night elf and all that kind of stuff. It was always really fun. It was always really cool. We have a new scamp. Yeah, we do. We have a new scamp. Someone has come to join our cozy little community that we have over here. But yeah, what did you guys play then? Okay, well, WoW players. Let's chat, right? Let's chat. Let's introduce some of the people who don't necessarily know WoW that much into the world. What did you guys play? It's okay. We're all wrong decisions sometimes. Yes, you did, bitchet, but, you know, it's okay. We'll forgive you. Like, you know, just you can always come back to the Alliance. That's fine. Not fully new scamp, my membership expired. I know that you're not, D. I know. But, like, you know, we can play. You know, we can play pretend. Oh, shit, we spilling the scamps already. Yeah, man. We always are. Fun fact, Drajan and my wedding's invitation was WoW-themed. Actually, I can actually corroborate that. That is entirely true. To the point where I have seen I've seen their wedding invite, I think, because I think you guys have it on your mantelpiece. And some of you eagle-eyed viewers, if you go back and watch the Vienna vlogs, you might see it as well. If you get your peepers out, you may see it, potentially. Holy shit, that's iconic behavior. Man, it honestly was. Main Tauren Druid since 2005, but I played all classes to max level on most expansions. Man, wow. I mean, Drajan, I never did that. I played, I think, 2 characters to max level, and that was about it. Like, I just like to... I was one of those people who like to have a lot of characters, so I could sort of, like, explore everything, but there was only one of them that I originally got to max level, and then I max leveled another one because I was like, well... 'tis the done thing. And so, you know, that was kind of it. But yeah, that was it. Keep them peepers peeled. Yeah, for real. Grim, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Tauren Death Knight, my undead frozen cow. Wow. So the Death Knights came in another later expansion. That was called the Wrath of the Lich King. And the Death Knight class, if I'm remembering right, you started at a higher level. I think to be a Death Knight, you actually had to start at, like... You didn't start at 1. Did you start at, like... Well, in my mind, I want to say 40, but that feels too high. Was it, like, level 20 or something like that? Love being a melee caster. I mean, it's a vibe, to be fair. I completely get it. But yeah, man. Like, for me, in the original WoW, The very, very start. I was a human mage. I was a pyro mage. I loved being a pyro mage. No raid groups would accept me because pyro mages were like so OP, and like they weren't OP. They were just like, they would always pull loads of mobs towards them because their attacks were so powerful. So yeah, no raids would really have me. Even the dungeons, like even when I was doing dungeons and things like that, people wouldn't want to play with me. So I used to do so much of it by myself. And then obviously I started new characters, and yeah. You start at level 55, I think. 55! Damn, man. I mean, in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, that upped the cap to 80, didn't it? Because originally it was 60. Then in the first expansion, it went up to 70. And then I think in the third expansion, it went up to 80, which is kind of wild. But yeah, man. Okay, all right. There's my WoW people. I'm very happy for you. If you are not a WoW player, I really, really hope that you enjoy this, because this is a part of my childhood. I'm being a little bit open today. I'm kind of like opening a part of myself up that I didn't really ever open up to that many people. And now I'm playing it on stream. It does feel a little bit weird, because this is like a me sort of like private experience that I had, like I say, about 20 years ago. So I feel a bit vulnerable playing World of Warcraft Classic, because like I say, this is like, what you're going to see is like me getting all giddy about things that I used to do when I was 14. Like, and that's fucking wild to me to say now. That is fucking wild to say now. If I'm being completely honest with you, like I actually couldn't like, I couldn't explain to you why I feel this way. Being real, I couldn't explain it to you, but you know, that is what it is. Like, so Trajan says Kata was 85, MOP was 90. I mean, honestly, dude, it doesn't really matter, because I don't think a lot of people are going to be like that into the knowledge of World of Warcraft anyway. You could literally say any number and most people would be like, "Oh, that's interesting." So, yeah, don't worry about it, dude. I miss my rogue blood elves so much. Oh, the blood elves. I loved being a blood elf. That was if you ask me, that was genuinely one of the best parts of the Burning Crusade expansion, was the implementation of blood elves, because I remember playing blood elves in Warcraft 3, because I played Warcraft 3 and the Wrath of no, it wasn't the Wrath of the Lich King, was it? Was it the Wrath of... No, Wrath of the Lich King was the WoW version, but I had Warcraft 3 and the expansion to it. And I remembered seeing like all of these things from the game, from Warcraft 3. When I was playing through Warcraft 3, there were like, you know, these huge like treants and all of that kind of stuff, and then you could Frozen Throne, thank you. And then you could meet all of these characters that you had in Warcraft 3 in World of Warcraft. Like, you could see, I remember, like, because Warcraft 3 was a strategy game, right? It was like a top-down strategy where you built your base, you sent your armies out, you completed the objective, and then, you know, you loaded into the next map. And, like, I remember seeing the treants in particular, right? Because on my game, they seemed, like, tiny. Like, in Warcraft 3, they didn't seem that huge. When you see them in World of Warcraft, they're the size of, like, a 3-story building. Like, I was like, holy shit. Like, it puts so much perspective into like shit that I had played in previous games. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting completely sidetracked. So if you're not a WoW player, don't worry about it at all. It's absolutely fine. You don't have to know anything about World of Warcraft. We are going to be chilling out today. We're going to be creating some characters. We're just going to be doing the starter baby quests so you guys can see what World of Warcraft looks like. And we're just going to have some fun. I also need to be clear on two things, I believe. One, yes, I am running add-ons to this game. So for the people who care about that stuff, I am running 3 add-ons to this game, thanks to CurseForge, not sponsored. So I am running an add-on that basically helps me keep track of my quests, called Questy, and I am running 2 map add-ons, which are basically just quality of life add-ons. One of them lets you zoom into the map, and I think the other one just helps with map management. So I am running 3 add-ons, but it's literally just for, like I said, it's literally just for quality of life. The second thing to make you aware of in this stream is that not only are we going to be playing hardcore, I have decided that we are going to be playing, as an experiment, we are going to be playing the hardest core version of hardcore versions. We are not only going to be playing World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic, we are going to be playing World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic where the only things that you can get are things that you find yourself. Now, I can't remember exactly what that's called. Maybe I can have a quick look-see on my other screen. But let's have a little look up. What is it called? It's called like self-serve or something like that. And it's honestly kind of wild. It's honestly kind of nuts. Am I in the... Wait, hold on. I just need to... Right. Well, in fact, you know what? I can show you this real quick. So this is where we're at, right? So this is World of Warcraft. And in here, we're going to be picking our realm. I think for this, I'm probably going to go with... So these are the characters. These are the places I have characters look. So we're going to be going into Necrosh, I believe, so that we can play hardcore. Because there are specific hardcore servers for this game. Here we go. Oh, this is Pleaf. Oh, this is Pleaf. My hunter. Oh my god. Pleaf. Oh man, I forgot about Pleaf. I made Pleaf and then I went to a different world. It's the old UI. Yeah, it is. It's classic. It's classic. I told you, it's classic. So yeah, this is the world that we're going to be playing in. And if I go to create new character, here we go. Self-found. This is what I'm talking about. So we're going to be opening. We're going to be using this. And what self-found means, if you have a little look down here, it says, check this box to toggle self-found mode for this character. A self-found character cannot do the following. We can't trade with other players, we can't send mail to other players or receive player mail, and we can't buy or sell from the auction house. Now, for those of you who play World of Warcraft, you'll know exactly what that means. For those of you who don't, basically... trading is like one of the big ways that you can sort of like share with other people in the game. If you are self-found, you can no longer trade. It means everything that you get has to be gotten by you. Sending mail to other players, one way that you can actually receive items is through, they have a mailbox system, and so you can actually like send money, you can send items, you could just send a letter to someone. Actually, I used to play with a load of people online, and I used to just send them mail that they could find when they logged into the game. And I used to send them like nice messages saying, you know, I hope you have a great day today and all of that kind of stuff. No more! Today we're doing self-found, which means that you can't fucking send post anymore. No niceties shall be gotten here. And 3, you can't use the auction house. There is an entire micro economy in this game. It's not microtransactions, it's in-game currency. And there's an entire, like... there's an entire microcurrency that's an entire microeconomy that sits within the auction house, which is where you can put items that you have found up for sale for in-game money, and then people can pay in-game money to get them, and that's like, it's like a trading thing. So there's market manipulation that you can do. If you want to find out more about that, go and watch the Spiffing Brit, who I believe has probably done a thing on the market manipulation that you can do in the auction house in this game. But otherwise, not for us. Not for us, because we are playing self-found, and so therefore, we can never trade. We can't trading 212. You can't transfer your ISA over here. You can't buy and sell long and short gas. It doesn't matter what the fuck you want to trade. You can't do it. It's illegal now. We're self-found only. And those are the parameters for today's stream. That's what we're going to be doing. So this is not only World of Warcraft hardcore classic, but we are playing it on the hardest core of hardcore modes. Which, yeah, is going to be, honestly, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little stressed. Because, like, yeah, this is going to be, I don't know how this is going to go down. So, but we will find out. Like, together, you and I, we will find out. The way I kept with my, Summer Place only friends strictly through WoW mail during the rest of the year for years. Honestly, I did the same. I did exactly the same. Also, hello Milo. Welcome. It's good to see you, man. So, right then, chat. Why don't we just get into it? Hey, we're already here, right? So why don't we just get into it? We are going to create a new character today. And for those of you who don't know about the characters in World of Warcraft, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, I think it would be fun if you don't know, because then you can help me pick. So, there are 2 distinct factions in here, right? You can help me pick without being burdened by knowledge. So, you can do that. Right. So there are two distinct factions, the Alliance and the Horde. The Horde are like, well, there's a lot that goes into the Horde. They're not really the goodies and the baddies. There's a lot of shades of grey between both of them, if I'm being completely honest with you. But the Horde are like these guys, and the Alliance are these guys. Like, you know, these are more like, I don't know, these are like a ragtag group of misfits, and these are sort of like, you know, the fucking fun-loving, not fun-loving, they don't love fun. They do the opposite of that. They follow the rules. So, you know, they're like accountants. So, right, we can choose between, in the Alliance, we have humans, we have dwarves, we have night elves, we have gnomes, and then in the Horde, we have orcs, we have the undead, we have the Tauren, and we have trolls. So basically, you're choosing between Dave from accounting, Steve from accounting, John from upstairs, and Larry from accounting. And then in the Horde, we have your man from, I don't know, pest control, but they just do it by crush with hand. You have that guy who you were sure was on a diet, but then realized he's a zombie. You have Huge Cow, or alternatively, these slim boys. So which would you like? Do you mean Billy? What the hell do you mean? What are you talking about? I love being unburdened by knowledge. I'm very glad, man. I'm very glad. And also we have two body types, look. So we have body type 1, which I guess is like mask presenting, and we have body type 2, which is like femme presenting. Do your man, Mike. Just listen, I do my man regularly. So that obviously changes the game a little bit, or it changes like what you look like at least. So you can pick something. You can pick something cool. But chat, today is not a day for me to choose all of this shit. Today is a day for you guys to pick. So let's build a character together that we are going to venture forth into the hardest core of World of Warcraft. What would you guys like? Which of the any of these in particular standing out to you? I've got a feeling that I know which one you guys are going to pick, but I want to open the floor. Like, what would you guys like? The big cow. Maybe. This big cow. A moo beastie. We could be big cow if you want to be big cow. Oh, come on, chat. Come on, chat. Where are you? What should we pick? What would you like? Come on. Help me. Help me out here. Help me help you. Except by helping you, you're helping me in a major way. Love me some undead, not gonna lie, but big coward friends too. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Okay. All right. So we've got 1 vote for big cow, 1 vote for undead. What do you guys like, though, chat? What do you guys think? Because at the moment, that's only 2 votes. I don't know how many people are here. Are you guys... Listen, if you're doing the washing up, just put it down for, like, 1 minute. Just 1 minute, yeah? What are the benefits of the different types? Don't worry about that. Don't worry. It's okay. It's all right. Some of these have... some of these do have, like, specific character traits. Like, I believe... Humans, humans get benefits to stealth detection, they get increased sprint, they get bonus for reputation gains, and they have skills with swords and maces increased. But, like, don't worry about that. Don't worry. Like, just pick the one that you like the look of. We don't necessarily have to go too far into it. Hello, Gem. Welcome. Welcome. I picked the cow purely based on looks alone. Okay, so it's 2 versus 2. Moo versus undo. And 3-2 for Big Cow. Oh, another one. Okay, another vote for Big Cow. Okay, fine. Perfect. Is it 3-2? Undead can cannibalize other humans to regain health. Yes, that is true. Undead can eat people. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we've got... Okay. All right. Everyone wants the cow. Yep. I had a feeling. Huge moo. Yeah, big cow. Okay, fine. Teen cannibalism. Not today, I'm afraid. Right. Okay, chat. That's fine. So we're going to be a Tauren. Big cow. Real nice big cow. Big cow very friendly. Big cow very fun. Big cow big fucking mallet, though. Big cow smash. Like, big cow smash. Me smash, big cow. Hell yeah, cow. Chrysomod, welcome. It's good to see you, man. Also, these guys, the Tauren. So we'll be on the side of the Horde. They these guys may stomp, stunning nearby opponents, so we can do like an AoE stomp which stuns people. Their maximum health is increased. We get an increase to herbalism skill, and also we're resistant to nature damage, which means that nature damage actually doesn't hurt us as much. Mask cow or femme cow? Exactly. Do you want to be Mighty Moo, or do you want to be Slender Moo? Big Stompies. Well, I'm guessing if we're going to do Big Stompies, you probably want to be Big Moo. Like, that's a fucking lot of cow. Like, that's prime Aberdeen Angus beef right there. Do you guys want Big Moo or Little Moo? You want femme cow? Maybe? Okay. Say just put mask or femme in the chat. Wife cow. Okay, this one. Just mask or femme, it doesn't matter. Femme cow. Okay, that's 2 votes for femme cow. Actually, no, that's 3. 3 votes for femme cow. Okay, look at those moosels. Yeah, okay, fine. They are big moosels. Femme. Okay, alright. Thank you, Grim. I appreciate that, man. Indeed. Wife cow. Right, fine. Okay, wonderful. Wife cow, it is. So now, the final bit that you guys are going to help me pick, because after that we're going to change the look and feel of them. You get to choose what class I am. So World of Warcraft has a multitude of classes, some of which are locked to certain like races of a thing. Like, so the Tauren can only be warriors, hunters, shaman, or druids. And I'll tell you a little bit about what each of them do to help you guys pick. Warriors are basically like big fighty. Like, they like to get into combat. They can be quite tanky. They're usually the ones that will be on the front line. They're very hardy. Hunters can have pets. And I don't know if that'll sway it, but hunters can have pets that you can send into battle. They're usually a little bit more ranged. You can put down a fair whack of damage as well. Shaman, or shaman, depending on your proclivities, can do magic. They do machine magic. Well, not machine magic, but they do the magic. They do like healing and they do damage. They do quite a lot of stuff, and they have totems that they put down which give you specific benefits as well as the party. And druids can shapeshift, so you can become a cat. You can become other things. I can't remember what you can turn into, actually, but like you can turn into lots of things. Okay, all right, fine. I had a feeling the moment that I said that the hunter can have pets that everyone was going to be like, let's do hunter. Hold on, druid is awesome. Okay, all right. Okay, all bets are off for now, right? From right now, pick which one you want. You can either choose warrior, hunter, shaman, or druid. Just type it in the chat right now and let me know which one you want to see. Me and the mods will tally it all up, and then that will be what we will be. So stick it in there. Okay, 1 for druid, 2 for druid, right? 3 for druid. Oh, wow. 4 for druid. Blimey. This is not going the way that I thought it would go. 5 for druid and 1 for hunter. Okay, interesting. The muid, so that's 6 for druid. Brilliant. Okay, amazing. It looks like we're going to be a druid. Okay. All right, okay. Wonderful. All right then, chat. Well, that's the hard bit over. Well done. Well done. It's okay. You can go back to doing your multi-screening now. Go back to playing Pokemon Champions in the background. It's absolutely fine. I'll take it from here. Yeah, I'll just call out some stuff, and then you can be like, yes! That's it. That's the only answer. You could just get Siri to do it for you. It's absolutely fine, you know. Just say, hey, Siri, tell Mike that he's awesome and amazing. Send the text. Right, okay. So, skin color. Now this is like our moo color. Look, we can get little patches. We can be single color. We can have patches in a different color. There are lots of, actually, I really like the Tauren skins because honestly, if I'm being completely real with you, I kind of want to be a Frisian cow. I'm kind of feeling like black and white spots is where I want to be, right? Bro fucking woke up my Siri. You're welcome. You're awesome and amazing, Mike. Didn't need Siri for that, lol. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Gotta earn our keep. It's true. Only on occasion, though. Only in World of Warcraft, it'll only be for this little bit. That's it. That's all you gotta do. The little spots are cool. I like the little spots as well. So should we be black and white, Cal? I feel like maybe. I mean, the brown ones, the brown spots I actually think are slightly, like, they color blend a little bit nicer. Like, I actually kind of like that. Oh, do we actually go for that? Yeah, no, actually, I think it's going to be brown. This is more like Ben and Jerry's cow, right? You know, maybe that's what we could be. Just the Ben and Jerry's cow. potentially. The brown spots, yeah, I'm with the brown spots. Right, let's have a look at faces. It's mostly just changing the nose, and the eyebrows, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's a very kind face. I actually kind of like that one. That might have even been the first one that we had. But this one seems the most kind. I kind of like that. It does coordinate better. Yeah, I fully agree. I think that's a kind face. I kind of like that face. I think maybe... Oh, it's hard to know. But that one's got like a bit more kind of snout definition. Actually, I kind of like that one a little bit more. A kind moo cow. Her name is Benny Cherry. Okay. We'll see if we can have it. Can we have that? Maybe we can. Okay, we'll have to see in a moment when we're done. But that's a good placeholder. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I was going to say she needs a Ben and Jerry's pun fantasy name. We'll figure that out. Don't worry. We've got this as a nice placeholder. That's just like version 1, and that's kind of nice. I love a woman with a good snout definition, for real. It's true. It's true. I also am exactly the same. Right, let's have a look at our horns. So, like, basically, it's... Wow. It's basically how up do we want the horns to be? Do we want them to be down, sort of up, not quite down a lot, up more, or the uppist? Like, do we want to be, like, full, like, Taurus? Do we want to be yelling Toro? Toro? Do you want to be, like, big Toro? Cow? Or do you want to be, like, you know, a little bit more demure, a little bit more mindful, like, sort of middle down, big horns? Okay. You want big horns. I like the down horns. Okay. These ones. Like, the down horns. Like, bottom down. These horns. Jealous Laura. Man, honestly, I'm sometimes jealous of Laura as well. Just finished some cookie dough ice cream. Oh, man, that is something to be jealous of. Those ones are cool. All right, okay. We'll go for the down horns then. Perfect. Horn color. So we can actually change... Can you just stand still for a fucking second? It looks like there are 3 colors of horn that we can have. And they're basically white, black, or sort of like a mixture of the two. And honestly, for definition, I'm here. As Mulu, I vibe with the cow. Man, that's a fair point, actually, to be fair, Mulu. I appreciate you, man. Man, cow vibes all the way down. You like the mixed one. Yeah, I like the mixed one, too. I think it adds, like, a little bit of nice definition to it, right? It's nice. Right, and our hair. At the moment, we've kind of got, like, long hair. But we can have, like, you know, sort of Norwegian kind of, like, down hair. We can have, like, up in these, like, tight sort of, like, what are these called? Are these space buns? No, they're not quite space buns, are they? They're something else. She has my posture. Yeah, man, that gaming nerd posture, right? The forward look. It's amazing. I love the first braids. We can come back to them. These are like... Okay, so these are like shorter braids. Those are like sort of out to the side. It's like a little crop. That's quite nice. Or none. I mean... Basically, it's how long are our braids? Shrimp. Quite right. Big shrimpin'. It's true. One day I want to cosplay my core in DK. Honestly, man, I would love to see that. Tell me when you do that, because I'd love to come and help as well, actually. That would be really fun. How long should the braids be? I don't know, dude. I kind of... Oh, so sorry, chat. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like none. I'm here for the long braids. Man, you want them, like, down. Hey. A couple of people have said the long braids. They kind of want them down. Loving those braids. The long ones. Okay. All right, fine. Maybe we go for the long ones then. Hey. Long braids. All right, okay. Well, chat has spoken. So we're going to have these long braids down here. Brilliant. I'll do whatever I figure out. Ding. What? I'll do it whatever I figure out. Okay, all right, cool. You do it, man. You do it. Right, so that brings us on to the final thing. Right, we did say that it should be a Ben and Jerry's sort of pun. So what are we going to have? We could have, like, maybe we could call ourselves, like, fish food. Because that's not really a pun. That's actually, like, a direct... That is the name of a product. Maybe that's what we should be. Which is your favorite Ben and Jerry's ice cream, chat? Because we can just go for that. Like, we could go for baked Alaska? Maybe, potentially. She looks like cookie dough somehow. Okay. Maybe she's like, maybe just cookie. I have to agree to the terms of hardcore. So when you accept in World of Warcraft hardcore, it gives you this big, long warning that basically just reminds you that you are here playing on hardcore. Ben and Jerry's would OI Warcraft product ambassador. Honestly, man, I would love to be a Ben and Jerry's product ambassador. That would be amazing. Just to be clear, this stream is not sponsored. But yeah. So anyway, sorry. So it gives you this big old warning that says, "Welcome to World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic Realms. Any creature that dies on Hardcore can never resurrect on that realm for any reason. Customer support cannot resurrect a dead hardcore character. By agreeing to play on these realms, you accept that your character's death is permanent for whatever the reason. This includes disconnections, lag, server outages, gameplay bugs, and any other reason. Dying due to consensual PvP activity, such as a duel or the death of or deliberate PvP flagging, is part of the game. By agreeing to play on these realms, you agree to conduct yourself in a positive manner, not engage in harassment, hate speech, or bullying towards any other player or group. Azeroth is a dangerous place, but remember that this is a game that you are playing for fun. Be good to each other. Blizzard Entertainment reserves the right to take on the most severe actions of responsible, deliberate, negative behavior in any of these realms. Any players willfully or deliberately causing player death outside of consensual PvP or disrupting play environment will find their account subject to disciplinary action. Press I agree to accept these terms and conditions. So, just to let you know, even World of Warcraft is here to remind you that we are not fucking around. We are not here to fuck about, chat. We are here to play hardcore, which means if we die, that's it. It's over. Forever. We will never get this character back. It is impossible. So, yeah. Be a British cookie and call her Biscuit. How do you spell biscuit again? Is that it? Biscuit? B-I-S-C-U-I-T? I think that's it, right? We'll call her Biscuity. Maybe. Maybe Biscuity will work? Oh my god, Biscuity worked. Wow. Okay, fine. And that's it, chat. We have just made our first character. This is Biscuity. I can't even say that without laughing. This is Biscuity, our druid. Our Tauren druid. Queen, all hail. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am 100% ready for this, chat. Welcome everyone to Hardcore Classic. This is going to be quite the ride, I have the feeling. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Hardcore Classic experience. Don't worry, chat. There's no more that you have to do. The character is made. You can sit back, you can go back to your ironing, you can enjoy whatever it is that you're watching on the other screen. Maybe you're watching a little bit of John Robertson's The Dark Room. Maybe you're watching a rerun of your favorite show. Maybe you're binging Crunchyroll. But I will be right here, all the same. You guys do your thing. We're going to play some World of Warcraft. Welcome, everyone, to World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic. Self-found.
Once a nomadic people, the Tauren roamed the endless plains of the Barrens, hunting the mighty Kodo. Scattered across the land, the wandering tribes were united only by their common hatred for their sworn enemy, the marauding Centaur. Seeking aid against the Centaur, the great chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof befriended the savage orcs who had recently journeyed to Kalimdor. With the orcs' help, Cairn and his tribe were able to drive back the Centaur and claim the grasslands of Mulgore for their own. Upon the windswept mesa of Thunder Bluff, Cairn built a refuge for his people. Over time, the scattered tribes united under a single banner. Though the noble Tauren are peaceful in nature, the rites of the Great Hunt are venerated as the heart of their spiritual culture. As a tribesman of Mulgore, you must test your skills in the wild and prove yourself in the Great Hunt.
Hey chat, great screen, Mikey. You got yourself a new sub. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, TJ Lester. I appreciate you, dude. Right, everyone. Well, welcome. This is Thunder Bluff, which I have not been to. Just hearing the name Thunder Bluff is like honestly, it's incredible. I haven't thought or heard the words Thunderbluff in the longest time. Also, I can see a couple of our people in our chat have already set up here. We've got Madness Creations, and we've got Bloody Baroness as Mad Creations and Moo Baroness. Hello, hi, how you doing, everyone? Welcome. But yeah, so this is it, chat. This is where we start, up here in the mountains of Thunderbluff. And basically, a lot of World of Warcraft is getting quests, accepting quests, and various other bits and pieces. So what we're going to do... Oh, yeah, I forgot also, you can... As each character has their own unique dance. So the Taurens actually have this as their dance. That is, in fact, the Peanut Butter Jelly Shuffle. And I can't remember what this dance is called, but they are all real dances. Like, this was way before Fortnite did it. Like, way before Fortnite. So, yeah, man, this is like, it's actually pretty cool. There's lots of little Easter eggs in this game, so spot them as we go along. But yeah, so a lot of World of Warcraft is about getting quests, so that's what we're going to do. This guy here, Grull Hawkwind, has a quest for us, and we're going to find out what that is. Greetings, Biscuity, and welcome to Camp Narash. Narash? Narash. News of your arrival spread quickly among the tribe. The hunt begins. You have a promising air about you and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunderbluff, but before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Up here on the Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Tauren hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby Plainstriders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. They want us to get 7 Plainstrider feathers and 7 pieces of Plainstrider meat. So, yeah, this is basically how it works. You do quests, you get rewards, you level up your character, and then eventually there's more stuff to do down the line. So we're going to accept this quest. Perfect. And apparently, we're not going alone. Like I say, we're actually going with Moon Baroness and Madness Creations. We're going on a little adventure together. But there are more quests, chap. There are more quests. You can see from up here in the top right that there's another quest over here that we can pick up. So it's always good to pick up as many quests as you can. Let's see. What does Chief Hawkwind want? A humble task. All members of the tribe share the harmony of life. Sharing the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Narash. It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters here. They want to go find Mumsy. They want to go find Mumsy, so that's exactly what we are going to do. Now, you'll notice on the right-hand side here, I have my questy tracker. This is one of the additions that I have. I can't remember how you do all these things. Basically, you can type things into the chat console, and it gives you like little things that you can do, like cheer.
And honor.
You know, so you can cheer for other people, and you can wave as well, like, you know, and various other things. You can bow, I think. You can moo. We could moo! We could moo! Fuck yeah! Fuck yes, we can moo! Oh my god, chat. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I am 100% doing that. I'm 100% doing that for the rest of time. And as you can see from these guys here, we need to get out and we need to hunt. We can't just stand here moving all day. So these are the Plainstriders that they asked us to get. Now we have our attacks down at the bottom down here on my little toolbar. So what I'm going to do, first is I'm just going to move myself up here a little bit so you can kind of see the full bar. And then I'm going to attack. So because I'm a druid, I have an attack called Wrath, which means that I can use my magical abilities to launch nature at these enemies. And that's how it works. We just need to go around and murder up a few of these here Plainstriders. Up in the top left, we have our health and our mana supply. So these two will, obviously deplete as we take damage and use magical abilities. And when we run out of mana, we can just fucking whack them with our big old hitting stick that's on our back. This game, by the way, is always better with friends, which is why there are huge like guilds and things like that that are around in this game, and they're all set up for different reasons. You throw some grass in their faces. We could do. I mean, as a druid, I guess that would make sense. We're using nature to our advantage. But yeah, potentially. Amaze. It sounds exciting. I'm glad you think so. I love this game. Now, we are only... you can see from the very top left up here that we are level 1. So we've got a long way to go. We're a long way from the top. And this thing is level 2, which means it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for our dear Mega Moo. But it's okay. We have our friends here, all of whom actually are druids, which I'm honestly kind of amazed at. I didn't think that Madness and Bloody Baroness would set themselves up in this way at all, let alone with all of us being the same class. It's pretty dope. So yeah, chat. This is what we're here to do. Right now, we're just gonna kill some plane striders, and then we're gonna go find Mumsy. And then you can see here, this one is sparkling. This means that I actually forgot to loot it, which is my B, to be honest with you. We pick up all this loot, and we put it in our backpack, which is... Oh, behind me. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. It's in our backpack, which is over here. So that is our little supply of stuff that we can carry around with us. Oh. What just happened? What just occurred? I heard a noise, and I don't know what it was. Anyway. So yeah, we're just, by the way, this game is huge, right? So this was one of the original MMOs, which was like, genuinely, it puts the, honestly, in massively online multiplayer, it puts the massive into it. Like Azeroth as a place, right? So this is where we are. This is Thunder Bluff. If we zoom out from this... Oh, we can zoom in, but I can't remember how to zoom out. Oh, yeah. If we zoom out, this is Kalimdor. So this is the continent that we're on. If we zoom out from that, this is the entire map. So this is everywhere that you can go. Like I say, this game is astonishingly big. I mean, for those of you who are WoW players, you'll recognize that obviously because we're playing the original on Classic, we only have access to the original places, so from the first game. Because in each expansion, new places were added, things were changed, things were updated. But this is the map as it was when I started playing when I was 14. And I remember coming to Thunder Bluff with my Tauren. I had a Tauren Shaman, and I bloody loved it. Honest to goodness, I did. Right. Now, you'll notice that we picked up a load of stuff. Now, because we're a shaman, we can actually wear leather. Look, if I open my character sheet here, you can see at the moment we're wearing our novice robe and our novice pants. But I've actually picked up a cloak, which I can put on, and some pants, which I can also put on. So now we're wearing new clothes, and each of those clothes will give us an armor buff. So you can see, like, each thing has, like, an armor rating and some other bits and pieces. And that will determine, like, basically how many hits we can take along with our durability. Fuck pants, bro. Well, I'll be real with you. You can actually say fuck pants, because this game will allow you to get naked. You can do that. I mean, obviously, like, they wear underwear, which you cannot take off. But there is a way. You can just take everything off. You can just take off all of your clothes if you do so wish. That's something that you can do. So bear that in mind, people. Hardcore nature mode. Actually, do you know what? That's true. That is true. You're not wrong. Now, it looks to me like there is a question mark upon our map. And that means that there is something of interest over here. And as you can see, Great Mother Hawkwind is over here, which I believe is the chief's Mumsy. So let's go have a little chatette with Mumsy Dearest and see what's going on. Oh. That quest complete sound effect fucking lives with me rent-free. I hear that quest sound effect sometimes when I just complete things in, like, my day job. Genuinely. I'll be playing WoW as a cow. I'll be living as a cow, grazing grass like a cow, shitting like a cow, embracing nature like a cow. Good job, Milo. I'm proud of you, man. Reminded me of when my boyfriend and I got together. He always wore a WoW question mark hat. Amazing. Amazing. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So, you traveled all this way just to help out an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper? I've traveled through many paths through life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I can still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do their task. But you look like an eager druid. Let's put some of that youthful vitality to the test. Take a water pitcher from the well and bring it to my son, the chief, in Camp Narash. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders. See what I mean? Like, this game even instills good morals into people. Which is crazy. I mean, I think it's really, really cool that they have all of these like little bits and pieces that they kind of they teach you about, like, you know, be kind to other people, and, you know, make sure that you're you know, looking after, you know, those who are less fortunate, or, you know, look after the elderly. Oh! And that, by the way, chat, that little effect that you just saw means that we leveled up. You now see we are now level 2, which means that we get a load of different buffs. Yeah, level 2, baby! We did it! Now, in World of Warcraft, the level up is affectionately referred to as a ding, and that is why. It's called a ding because you get the ding when you level up. So, yes, that is what we will call it from now on. Every time we level up, we will say we dinged, because that is, yeah, exactly what we do. And I want to see that in the chat as well, by the way. When we level up, I want you to see you put your dings up. Please do. Oh, by the way, there's one more thing that I can show off, actually, but we are a little bit powerful. So maybe I'll need to ask a favor. Would one of you, Madness or Baroness, would you mind taking some hits? Like, would you mind going over to like that Plane Strider over there and just taking a couple of hits so I can showcase another thing that that druids can do? Because druids are a little bit of an all-rounder. They not only deal attack damage, but they also deal, they can also heal as well. So this Plane Strider is going to come running on over to our dear Madness creations, and oh no, Madness is in a bit of jeopardy. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, but don't worry, I have the ability, Healing Touch, and I can heal him right back up again, just like that. Hey, nice and simple. So that's one of the benefits of being a healer. One of the benefits of being a druid, sorry, is that you get the best part of both worlds. And later on in the game, you'll get to choose which way you want to spec your character. You can spec into healing, you can spec into damage, you can spec into a lot of different things, to be honest with you. They're actually a very, very versatile character class. So, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do. And I will show you that as time goes on. But for right now, we're nearly done with this quest, actually. We're just finishing up the last few Plane Striders. You can see from my quest log up here that we're at 6 out of 7 meat and 5 out of 7 feathers. And also, Questy is really useful because when you're in a group like this, as you probably will have seen, it will call out to the other people when you have when you've completed an objective. A moose. It's amusing. Oh my lord, is this the World of Warcraft Project Hail Mary crossover that I never knew that I needed? Man, it'd only be better if they put fucking Ryan Gosling into the game. Maybe that's who we should have been, hey. Maybe we should have been Ryan Gosling. Right, now can we wear this? Yes, we can, actually. We can't, right, okay. So here's one thing, chat. Look, you'll see at the top of here, can you see where it just says shield and it's in red? That means we can't actually use that item. So because we are a druid, we don't have a proficiency with shields. You can kind of think of it that way. I'm actually going to turn up my microphone just a little touch more so that you can get the full breadth of my lower vocal stuff, because I don't want to be shouting, chat. I want to be here. I want to be relaxing. It's just me and chat, Madness and Baroness, and we are playing World of Warcraft. Also, by the way, if you are around and you want to play World of Warcraft, you can always hop into the server and come and see if you can find me. You never know. You never know where I might be hanging out. You may find me anywhere. Alrighty. So we have completed our quest. I have got everything that I needed. I don't know. Have these guys got everything that they need? It's hard to know. Also, you can chat, by the way. So you don't just have... You can chat to everyone by just typing in the say box. But if you do Shift P, you can actually say things just to your party. There's loads and loads of little quality of life things that are in here. So yeah, like I say, you can do Shift P, and that will give you a party chat. You can do Shift S, I think says to everyone. Shift W, you can whisper to someone in particular. And then Shift G is guild chat. So you have guilds in this that you can chat to. I don't need to buy another game. No, that's fair. I'm not encouraging you to buy it necessarily, because I know that people have... Blizzard is in a difficult place right now, and they're part of the swathe of games companies which are letting go of people like left, right, and center, and they're partnered with Activision. There's a lot of stuff going on there. So like I say, this game, I'm not sponsored. I'm really not. And I'm not necessarily encouraging you to buy it. I just wanted to give you guys like a view of it, because this is something that I really enjoy. And I very much hope that you do as well. In fact, you know what? I might just turn up the audio in-game. Right, so we completed the hunt begins.
Well met.
We're gonna... Oh, my lord. Fuck me, that's loud. Holy fuck. Maybe I'm not gonna turn that up. And now we get to choose our quest reward. The Tauren of Narash. Thank you, Biscuity. You show much promise. So we are going to take... These ones in red mean that we can't have it, but this one is not redded out, so it means we can have it and we can use it, and we can equip it. RN, actually, we can equip it right now. There we go, look, see? And everything that you equip actually does change your character's look. So you can see, look, we put gloves on, we've put a belt on, we've got our... We can't see the trousers because they're underneath this shamanic smock. But no. Everything that you do actually does change the look of your character. I don't need to buy another game. No, that's fair. Biscuity has potential. It's true. Biscuity, the good quest completing cow. It's true. Biscuity is a very good quest completing cow. We've got 2 more that we need as well. Right, let's do some voices, chat. What voice would you like me to do for this quest? The Verdant Note. First to get it gets it. What do you think? What do you guys like? What do you think for the Tauren? Monica. It's always Monica. Just a moment ago, a messenger was here looking for you, Biscuity. I believe she was sent by a druid trainer, Gart. This is the note that was from Gart. I wouldn't take too long in reading its contents. Read the Verdant Note and speak to Gart, Mist Runner, in Camp Narash.
Goodbye.
Wonderful. So we have a note. It's in our inventory. It's over here, and we can read it. Look, this is our little note. They actually send us things. It's real, and it's all written out. Look, someone actually wrote all this stuff out. It's crazy. The spirits came to me in my dreams last night. Oh, no, wait, sorry, hold on. The spirits came to me in my dreams last night, and they told me that you are coming, and that it would be my task to aid you. We have too much to go over in a short time together. Discussions about nature, the spirits, the Earth Mother, and even the Night Elves. But I will save the lessons for your arrival, and I will do all that's in my power to ensure that you are ready for the trials ahead. May wisdom guide you. I'll be waiting. Gart Mistrunner, Druid Trainer. There we go.
Peace, friend.
Wonderful. So that's what we're going to do, chat. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go speak to Gart Mistrunner. Do your character from Ghost Wax. Oh man, damn. Well, actually, Joe, I could do my character from Ghost Wax, but I don't know how many people have heard it. Do you guys know I'm in Ghost Wax? Do you know that I'm actually going to be in a completely unannounced podcast next week? I'm actually going to be having like a pretty cool part in a podcast that is releasing next week, but I can't tell you what it is yet. But if you've guessed, and some of you might have, go and take a listen to it. I will be announcing it possibly on the Tuesday stream. So keep your ears out. But I'm actually going to be in a brand new podcast, and it's a pretty interesting thing. You really want to do my Ghost Wax voice? No, I'm not going to do the Ghost Wax voice because I want people to go listen to Ghost Wax. It is a great podcast. I'm in Season 2, Episode 1. You can go hear me over there. And then after that, on Tuesday we will. My hard drive crashed this year and 14 years of WoW screenshots are gone. Yeah. Yeah, Sabine told me about that. That was absolutely devastating, dude. That was devastating. He was so good in Ghost Wax, I was genuinely impressed. Honestly, I'm very glad that you thought so, man. I had a lot of fun playing that character. But anyway, the hunt continues. A Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not merely a trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with the means of survival, and you will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find the beasts lurking in the hills to the south. Our children need clothing. Our tents need mending. He wants to bring cougar pelts. We have to go find the cougars. And then over here, we actually, as you can see, this is Gart. Gart? What is going on, Gart Biscuity? How may I further your training in the eyes of the Earth Mother? The verdant note. You have arrived. This is good. Our ancestors' spirits have become restless throughout Mulgore and beyond, but I cannot tell why. It would be forever your duty to learn to listen to nature's spirits and act as their avatar. Be mindful of that. Though we share a common bond, do not expect much welcome from the Night Elves. Their pride still limits their sight, but that is none of our concern. So that is a little bit of shade between the Horde and the Alliance, because they don't really like each other very much, to say the least. The teachings of the Earth Mother are all you must concern yourself with, and I will teach you what I know as you grow in wisdom. Return to me often, Biscuity. You will find the Earth Mother grants incredible abilities to those who are most dedicated. So this is something that I always loved about World of Warcraft, right? Is that each character class has a trainer who you have to go go and level up and train. So we can go to Gart over here, who then gives us training in the ways of the Druid look. And you can see that these are the things that we can learn from Gart. So one of the things that we can get with our hard-earned 17 copper pieces is the Mark of the Wild, our brand new ability. And I used to, honestly, in later games, hey Emily, by the way, welcome. In later games, they actually took this away, and I think they made it so that you could level up and train new abilities anywhere, or, in fact, no, it actually just gave them to you when you leveled up, which is fine, because, it's a very standard sort of progression, but I liked the idea of going to someone. I thought, because they're like your master, they're like your sensei, your teacher, and you go to them and you learn the ways of being your character, and they used to have quests for you as well, which was specific to your character class, and they got rid of a load of that stuff in later games. Wow, let's go, yeah, man. World of Warcraft, we're here. Hardcore Classic. Actually having an amazing time already. Mirror, welcome. It's good to see you. And all of this is in your spell book, by the way. So we have our Mark of the Wild here. Oh, bugger. In fact, I want to use my Mark of the Wild, but first of all, I actually need to set up something real quick, because World of Warcraft comes with built-in, additional action bars. So you have this action bar down here, but it also has all of these action bars, and I believe these previously were a mod, which then Blizzard liked so much, they actually integrated it into the base game, which is really cool. So now, when I drag things from my spellbook, look, you can see I actually have all of these slots here instead, so I don't actually have to have stuff on my immediate hotbar, which makes things really nice and easy. Now, I'm sure that Sabine and Drajan are probably bored. Yeah, they're hanging out around the camp. Mark of the Wild, by the way, I can select a friendly character and increase their armor by 25 for 30 minutes. Put your War Stomp into the action bar as well. That's true, actually, I will do. But first, let me give you the Mark of the Wild. There we go. We've all given each other the Mark of the Wild. The hot bar. Yeah, that's true, actually. I don't have my War Stomp in here. There we are. My Cow Stomp. My Stompy boy. Also, I can do Herbalism. I will teach you about skills and professions down the line. But now, chat, now, we stomp! So now that we do this little AoE. Thanks, Madness. Yeah, we could do this little stumpy stump, and that will stun everyone around. But first, we need to speak to the War Chief. Look You look as though you have returned from the plains. Do you have any word of Great Mother Hawkwind?
Greetings.
You carried this pitcher back at the Great Mother's bidding, I see. Your willingness to help others and provide the Tauren of Camp Narash leads me to believe that you would make the tribe proud in Thunder Bluff someday.
What brings you?
Your willingness to perform a humble task for the Tauren of Narash, and your eagerness to learn our noble traits, Biscuity. I believe that one day you will be heralded in Thunder Bluff as a druid of greatness. Before that, though, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first test is the rite of strength. Travel to Seer Greytongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly south of Camp Narash, tucked away in the hills.
We shall meet again.
Wonderful. Alrighty, chap. Alrighty, we are filling up our quest book. Kind of funny seeing someone actually reading the quests. I loved reading the quests. I used to read all of them. I know that people, like, skip out on them, but not me. Not me, dude. I do not skip out on reading the quests. Someone put hard fucking work into writing all of this shit. And, like, I couldn't stand by and, oh, fuck, I didn't... Why is it still saying 7 of 7, the hunt begins? What? I need... What? Why is it saying 7 of 7 for this? Did you guys not? Questy error? Oh, no! Questy's having a bad day! Oh, Questy, no! Hello, Darcy. Type reload. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell just happened? Oh, Questy. Oh, there we go. Okay, alright. Questy had a bad time and needed to reset, apparently. Darcy, hello, by the way. It's so lovely to see you. I'm very tired, though. I've written Q lots the past few days. I'm very proud of myself. Well done, dude. Well done. Johnny, welcome. Questy has been having issues since the most recent update. Okay, that's interesting to know, to be honest with you. I've been using it a fair bit, and I hadn't noticed any of the issues until literally just this moment, but I guess being on stream is, like, the easiest way to test out stuff. Because it always either goes right or wrong. Now, did you sell your loot? No. No, I didn't. I kept all of it, because I don't know why. But now we're here, we can kill these cougars. Do you wish to kill a cougar? You wouldn't kill a pussycat. Would you murder a mountain cougar? You wouldn't. You wouldn't kill a cougar. Or maybe you would. Would you kill a cougar? It's hard to know. I'm, like, very glad to be here. Dude, it's always great to have you around. It's always great to have you around. Right. Let's fucking bash up this cougar. Right, let's stomp it! Oh, we can stompy up the cougar so that it gets all confused. I see. Now the cows have superiority over the cats. Oh my god, it's what they've always wanted, hey? Not the little baby. Oh, trust me. Today, chat, I was actually playing, I was playing a different character, and I was on a completely different part of the world. And yeah, like, there was actually, like, a little baby. There was, like, a little baby. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god, that group level up is actually kind of terrifying. But at the same time, amazing. It's actually kind of amazing. Yeah, sorry, I got completely sidetracked there. Yeah, so there was a little baby pusk. It wasn't a pusk, it was a, I think it was a... In fact, no, it was a cub. It was a lion cub. And, like, the quest was like, hey, by the way, there's an item that you need that you can get from this little baby lion cub. And I was like, I'm not killing that. I'm not killing that at all. Does Mike have a stream schedule? Yes, I do. I stream Tuesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. BST or GMT, depending on what we're in. Currently we're in BST. So yeah, that's when I stream. Also, thank you, everyone. Thank you, mods and chat. I appreciate you guys jumping in on that one. Not the lion cub. No, I didn't kill the lion cub. I was like, there's no fucking way. There is no way. I am not killing a lion cub. It's just not going to happen. So I didn't. I left it alone. Oh. Hello, mate. Right. We move on, chat. We move on. Rites of the Earth Mother. Chief Hawkwind sent you. Embarking on the rites of the Earth Mother is no small task. The rights of the Earth Mother are the steps a young Tauren needs to take to gain respect in Thunderbluff. First, you must pass the rite of strength. In this test, you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. Bristlebacks of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal lands. They ambush our hunting parties and steal from the village by dark. Show your valor by slaying these villains and return to the chief in Camp Narosh with the belts as proof of your deeds. So basically, we're gonna go kill some bads and we're gonna unbelt them because they've decided that apparently belts are the currency, and then we're gonna take them back. We're gonna take them back to the thing. Where even is that? Where are we? Bane Bloodhoof. Oh god, they're here. Oh, we're there. Oh, I found us. Right, okay, so we're over here. These are the cougars. Those are the bads. Right, fine. Come, team. We must go. We have a killing to do. We gotta go a murdering. I don't want to. If you don't do that, baby is gonna eat your whole bloodline. I mean, it could do. It could have done. I didn't kill the baby. I didn't kill the little one, though. I couldn't bring myself to do it. It can eat my entire bloodline. I refuse. It was just it was a little tiny baby, and I was not going to... It was a little lion cub, you know? Like, maybe when it's an adult and it can properly, like, defend itself, then maybe I would have done it then, but not before. Oh, we got some braces. Love that shit. Love that shit. Love the braces. Amazing. Even more armor. Armor for the armor gods. Also, we are absolutely mincing these mountain cougars. They stand not a single chance. Oh, I'd wanted to do a little war stompy, but it was dead before we got there. It was DOA, chap. It was DOA. It's just a baby. It's true. It was just a tiny wee babby. And I refused. I refused to kill the tiny wee babby. It's very concerning of you, Emily. It is. It's true. You did it. You did an Elphaba. Did I do an Elphaba? Is that doing an Elphaba? I guess so, in some way, shape, or form. Maybe. Call me Elphaba from now on, then. Tell that to... what? Tell that to Permides Billy. What? Tell that to Permides. Who's Permides? What is this? Yeah, okay, Elphaba. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. If you keep that up for 3 streams, I will do a special secret bonus stream. If chat remembers to call me Elphaba for 3 streams in a row, I will do a special secret stream where I play one of my most requested games. How about that? In the meantime, we just out here killing cougars. Because why not, hey? There's so many cougars to kill. Also, by the way, I don't know if you've heard it in the background because I've been fucking yapping this entire time. The music score in this game is absolutely unreal, if you ask me. Like, when I was first playing this game when I was 14, I never really took time to sort of appreciate the music score because usually I was listening to my CDs in the background. I was listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was listening to Kasabian. I was listening to, oh my god, Billy Talent. I was listening to so much stuff. But then I ended up, now I've come back to it. I've ended up listening to a lot more of the music score. And honestly, I absolutely adore it. Stampies. There we go. We killed it by stamping on its face. Silly cougar, how dare you exist? Man, we are an absolute fighting squad. I wasn't expecting necessarily to have the squad. I mean, I knew that... also, I love our character's voice as well. I knew that Madness and Bloody Baroness wanted to come on this little adventure with me, and they were asking me for, like, ages what character I was going to be playing as and where I was going to be because they wanted to jump in. But I never... I was like, no, because I want chat to choose. I want chat to pick what we do. I want chat to pick where we go. And yeah, chat picked everything about this character. Fuck me. I actually feel... Honestly, I feel kind of bad for these cougars now. We are just fucking wailing on them. Like, we were just surrounding that one cougar and hitting it with sticks. I have to admit, I feel a little bad for the cougars. But, you know, what can you do, right? You know, at least it's being put out of its misery nice and quick. Also, like, our experience is just absolutely... We're just mincing all the way through this. It's crazy. It's actually kind of wild. I've got one more cougar pelt to get. And then we have the bristlebacks to go and find. These little bristleback boys. No, just fuck it. Why not just fucking... Forget the stick. Just fucking punch it. Drajan just looted a bag. Man, congratulations, dude. Early bag. Early bags for the win. Like, bags... Honestly, bags in this game are currency. And that's kind of wild to say, but it's true. Also, my bag is full, unfortunately, so I can't pick up anything else because I forgot to drop all my loot, which is probably going to wind a lot of people up who have played World of Warcraft in the past, and yet here we are, back or die. I mean, if the thing is, right, we could actually do bag or die in this because if we die, we're dead. Like, if we die, that's it. It's fucking permanent, dude. There is no more. There we go. I have all of my cougar pelts now. It's over for me. And yet, the cougars must still be murdered. Fucking get punched, yeah. Literally. Literally. I'm out of range. But yeah, man. Oh, my goodness. I am so happy to be back in World of Warcraft. Like, genuinely I am. It brings me so much joy playing this game because... Oh no, I can't pick it up. Hold on. Sabine. Oh no, I can't trade with you. Fuck. Oh, bollocks. I was going to trade with someone then, but I can't. I can't because we're doing self-found. Fuck. I was going to trade with Sabine and give them the braces that I just found that I can't pick up, but I can't because trading is disabled. Oh, this is going to be... Don't you laugh at me. Also, yeah, that's one of the things. If you type LOL... the character actually laughs. Torin has such goofy laughs. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you type LOL, the character will laugh. And that's one of the things that I really appreciate about the game design in this. Yeah, I can't. It's kind of over for me. There you go. You can pick those up. And there you go. Have them. Take them. Take them and love them. I never knew that much about Wicked before the movies, so it was a new experience for me. I mean, honestly, dude, I knew nothing about Wicked, if I'm being completely honest with you. I'd seen The Wizard of Oz, and that's about it. Like, I actually went to see Wicked. Wicked was my first ever West End musical. Legitimately. I loved it. Turning Q and sell before bristlebacks. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Right, also, there's a load of little things in this that you'll notice I'm running and not using my hands. If you press numblock, then you can auto run. That's just a feature that's in this game. Like, auto runners and things like that aren't normally, or didn't up to this point, weren't necessarily in games like this. But because the environment is so massive, I'm assuming that someone in Blizzard was like, we need to give these poor gaming nerds' hands a fucking rest. And so this is what it looks like, man. This is, they have an auto runner in there for you. And then you die of fatigue. Wait, what? I love Epic, the musical, so much. I'm glad you do. I've never seen it, actually. It's the only show I've ever seen in the West End. It was so cool seeing how different theatre is in America versus England, and yet similar it all is. Man, is it different? I've never seen a theatre show in America. Like, I've never been to Broadway. I've never been to New York, so I've never seen Broadway or anything like that. But I have been in the West End. I've seen, I think, 2 West End musicals, and they're really bloody good. If you get out of them... Wait, if you get out of the map, you die of fatigue. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. That is true. That is true. I do too. I'm very excited for Ilium? Ilium? What is Ilium? What is that? Right, actually, before I turn this quest in, I've got to go to this person. I'm going to go to this baker. You can see here is using this windmill to mill some stuff. And again, when I first played this game, shit like this blew my mind. That you could actually, like, watch the milling process. Because, like, again, it's just the levels of detail in this game are fucking unreal. It's so good. It's so good. I've never seen a theater show. Honestly, you should go, man. At some point, go and watch one because you will have a good time. Anyway, we need to turn in these quests quickly. Greetings, Biscuity, and welcome to Camp No Rush.
How may I aid you?
If you could provide pelts for the tribe, I will pass word along to my father, Chief Hawkwind, of your generous deeds.
Well met.
The Tauren of Narash, thank you for these provisions, Biscuity. With your skill in the ways of the hunt, you will surely be revered in Thunderbluff someday. We get some nomadic braces, which are made of leather, which are actually significantly better than our ones, so they're going to be pretty bloody useful. Oh my god, we've nearly... Right, so this down here, this is our experience bar at the bottom down here. And sometimes you get into these... Oh, there we go. You get into these weird situations where you have, like, 1 experience left. I couldn't believe that the bar actually said 100%, even though we hadn't quite leveled up. Oh, my lord. That was kind of cool. That was a neat thing to see. For me, at least, anyway. I always think it's funny when stuff like that happens. Anyway, the Battle Boars. The battle boars of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback quill boars, and whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young. I'm going over there so we can cook. We can cook some people. We have to cook them now. It's time. It's time that we cooked them. We gotta cook. We gotta cook. That's the next step. After the hunting, we cook. Right.
I've been expecting...
Break Sharp Tusk, Biscuity. I've heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback quillboars of Bramblebore Ravine, led by Chief Sharp Tusk Thornmantle, have made our lives difficult with their continued war against us. I charge you to bring me back the chief's head. He will be found in the ravine to the east, in their makeshift village.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Rightio. We're going to go cook some people. We're going to cook. We have to cook them now. And also find their leader. And then we will cook them. That is the plan. This is what we aim to achieve. Where has Madness gone? It's hard to know. Will I put on my new braces? It's also hard to know. Will I sell all of these things to a baker who has literally no means of making any money back on any of the things that I have sold them? In addition, it is hard to know. Welcome back, Madness Creations. Welcome back, Bloody Baroness. It is good to see you. He's pointing... He points at me. He's telling me to go over here. What? Oh, because the druid. Oh, yes, of course. Because I'm level 4, I can go to the I can go to the druid teacher and learn more things. Of course, man. So this is one of the things, right? Once you level up, you have to remember to go to the druid teacher and learn your new abilities. So I can get Moonfire. Now that's actually quite a fun ability. And Rejuvenation, which is again really, really good. Rejuvenation is fucking amazing, dude. It's fucking amazing. Let's stick it in here. In fact, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's just reorganize this a little bit. I'm gonna get Moonfire is 1. I don't need hit. Hit is like you just right click to hit, so you never need that. But it always puts it there just because. And then so we're gonna have Moonfire. We're gonna have Wrath. We have Healing Touch. Well, Stompies, and then we've got Rejuvenation, which heals 32 over 12 seconds. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm unfortunately very tired. I'm going to lurk and lay down. That is perfect. You go lurk. You go lay down. Let my baritone voice soothe you as you slumber. As you drift into a slumber, allow me to do boo 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 ba 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 ba. You know what I mean. Let me bo 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 beep 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 ba ba. I don't know what I'm saying. I was just using the follow mechanic, and now here we are. I'm following along with Moon Baroness. So this is another one of the things you can do. You can just lock on to someone, and then that's it. You can just let them take you to wherever you're going. Mike, you're not a sheep, you're a cow. Jeez. Wake up, Cowpole. Oh my god, maybe that's what they should be called. Maybe the Tauren should be called Cowpole. Oh. Oh my god, are we all we're all following each other. Oh man, I completely forgot that that was a thing you could do. Right, now we're here. Right, so okay. There's 3 states that enemies can be in, right? There's 3 states that enemies can be in, plus obviously an extra 1 for other players. So enemies that are green are friendly towards you. That's one of the the basic tenets of this game. Enemies that are green, they're fine. Enemies that are yellow will only attack you if you attack them first. So if they have a yellow nameplate, then you know that they're kind of chill to just be around. Enemies that are red, like all of these ones here, these will just attack on sight. So if you come into contact with any one of these that has like a red nameplate, then you better be ready for a scrap, because that is what's going to happen. It's honestly a little bit terrifying if you get a little bit surrounded, because remember, this is hardcore. If we die forever. That's it, the end of our character. So you do have to take that absolutely with respect, and don't get yourself into silly situations. Fortunately, I have the squad here, but if I didn't have the squad, we would be taking this a lot slower, believe you me. But because I have the squad, we can just sort of like march on in here and do our funky thing. I mean, admittedly, I am attacking things before my manners come back, which means I can't do a whole heaping lot, but, you know, that's fine. It's cool. What did you think? Just came in from an Iron Lung watch party. Oh, was it your first time watching Iron Lung? It was good. I did take... what? I did the last, 15 minutes on podcast mode with the volume way down, though. Oh, did you? Oh, man. The last 15 minutes is, where all the... That's where all, the story arc comes together. Have you watched Iron Lung before? Honestly, Ben, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. It took me a few minutes to kind of, get into it and understand it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because I'd watched Mark play Iron Lung. But I thought the film was really, really good. It definitely deserved all the praise that it got. It was an out-and-out success, which is crazy. Bramble Blade Ravine. Wonderful. All right, we're going into a deep, scary cave. It was my first time, but I can't watch gore, so I listened. Ah, I see. Okay, well, that if you can't watch gore, that is it's quite the film to pick. But well done, man. Well done for doing it. Honestly, dude, it is certainly a difficult film to watch if you can't watch gore. I'll tell you that for free. But well done. I knew watched Johnny play Iron Lung, where he found none of the lore. Oh wow, good job, Johnny. Well done. Well done, Johnny. I mean, to be honest with you, I know Johnny's... I don't think Johnny's much of, a gamer. I know he's got the board games company, but I don't think he's, I don't think he's got, those sort of, RPG gamer instincts that mean that you go lore hunting, and that is very much one of those games, so... I mean, props to him for giving it a go, to be fair. But, yeah, that is quite the game. Man, we are absolutely wrecking this shit. Honestly, I didn't know, like I say, that the squad would show up in such force. But I'm very glad that they did, because it means that we can get through, the starting area in, no time at all. It was very fun watch, though. I'd only watched... Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just rereading stuff. Gosh. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Johnny is an RPG gamer at heart, but personally, I don't know if I'd necessarily see him that way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I watched some of his playthrough of Control, and I really enjoyed watching him play Control. Actually, new gloves, new glovies. Oh wow! Now we actually have gloves. Jeez, look at those. Holy fuck. I'm so sad his Control playthrough is lost media because he didn't save the VOD. Well, you know, these things happen, man. Sometimes you just have to enjoy this shit in the moment, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is, dude. you just, like I say, just enjoy it while it's here, and then miss it when it's gone. Kind of like Unasanas, right? Right. Where are we going? At the moment, we're kind of wandering around, murderizing all of these things. There is actually a quest over there that we can head to. An attack on Camp Norosh. Although I think maybe that's something to do with the big boss guy. Wow, this camp is so dark. Oh, by the way, this game does actually have a day-night cycle as well. Just to let you know, you can see up in the very top corner here, it's currently nighttime, which means that the world will be darker because it's nighttime, which is honestly kind of fun. It's one of those things that gives you a little hint about whether or not maybe it's time to go to bed. Because yeah, stompies. There we go, big war stompies. Perfect. Wow, fuck. He read Good Omens, just like Mike's read of Good Omens. Oh yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, I did read Good Omens, that is true. Although all of those streams are, all those streams are gone now, because I was like, well, you know, I know that, like, Neil Gaiman... Well, first of all, it was before all the allegations about Neil Gaiman came out, and I was like, you know, Neil Gaiman was pretty chill about, like, you know, people reading his stuff. Like, he was always, like, about, what do you call it? Like, books being for people. And so, like, I didn't know if I would necessarily get a cease and desist. But then, obviously, like, because of that, I was like, no, maybe I should take them all down. Just because, like, if someone did serve me with a cease and desist, that would majorly suck. And so... I decided to take him down, and I did. And then, obviously, subsequently, all of the allegations about Neil Gaiman came out, and it all kind of got a bit shitty. So, yeah, there is also that. There is also that. But yes, I did read Good Omens, and there was a version of it available, but it is no longer, unfortunately. I did all the character voices too. In fact, a few people said that they really enjoyed my character voices for it. I joined the community when he read Good Omens. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I really did. Man, we are genuinely ripping through this. Like, we are genuinely ripping the fuck through this. How are we getting so far through this in such little time? Also, this bristleback... I would not want to be faced with 3 full-size Taurens just fucking beating you with sticks. Damn. But, yeah, wow. God, actually, are we the bad guys in this situation? I have no idea. I mean, we 3 Taurens are just decimating this camp. Originally, they said that, you know, the Bristlebacks were committing war crimes against the Taurens, but now I'm starting to wonder if the Taurens are committing war crimes against them. Maybe the shoe is now firmly on the other foot. Have we gone too far? Oh, a letter. It's a letter. What does it say? It's a dirt-stained map. I've read... The letter has gone. It's gone forever. We will never know what is on this letter. Oh yeah, I forgot these little mushrooms. They occasionally just shiver. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Look at it. It just does a little look. It did it again. I forgot about that. The details in this. Oh my god. Need to wait for the letter to respawn. Ooh! I forgot, because we've been making so much mince out of these guys. I forgot they make this stupid noise. Squealer Thornmantle. Get the letter, Mike! I'm getting it, dude. Don't worry. I'm getting the letter. It's okay. It's a note. Dirt-stained letter. Camp Norosh. There we go. Now they're going to be like, read the letter. Attack on Camp Norosh. After carefully evaluating the map, you realize that you've discovered are the plans made by the Bristleback war chief for an extended siege on Camp Norosh. Surely Chief Hawkwind could use this information.
Inventory is full.
My inventory's full. Oh, I forgot about this. Right, let's put some boots on. We'll put some shoesies on. We'll put some shoesies on. We don't want to have our OnlyFans started just quite yet, and you know you need to pay for those toesies, so we put the shoesies on so that we don't add accidentally to our only hoofs. Right, we've got a fuckload more killing to do, by the way. We've only got 4 out of the 8 snouts and 3 out of the 8 flanks. So we've got a lot to do. Toesies and moosies. 'Tis truesies. They're not for yousies. Right, onwards we go. More murdering. What server are you on? That is an excellent question. I can't remember. This is a hardcore classic. I think this is Soul something? I think that's what it's called. I think it's... no, is it Soul? I can't remember. Only Hooves. How do I find out what server I'm on? Do you guys remember? At all? These Hoovesies are not for Yoovesies. It's true. No, not Soul, the other one. Yeah, we're on the other one that's not Soul. I can't remember. Nerzel. Is that it? Is it Nerzel? It could be, actually. That sounds about right. A lot of servers crashed. I'm in Doomhowl and it's down. Oh, for real? Man, that's wild. Soulseeker. No, I don't know if we ended up in Soulseeker because I don't. Is Soulseeker hardcore? I don't think it is actually, because this is one of the hardcore servers. Tough jerky. Ah, stout. Wonderful. Man, that's wild. Maybe. Well, fortunately, we're in one of the servers that isn't down at the moment. Like I say, by some sheer amount of luck. Right. The squad. We continue. But yeah, no, when we figure it out, we will. Soulseeker is hardcore. We're not on Soulseeker. That's where all my other hardcore characters are. Oh, I see. We must be on Nerzel then. There's like 50 servers down at the moment. Is there? Man, that's wild. 50 servers! Damn, man. They must have had like a whole rack go out or something like that. Either that or... Is it maintenance? They did say that there was going to be maintenance at some point. I can't remember exactly when. But potentially. It could be maintenance. Right, we got the Tusk. So we need 4 more flanks and 2 more snouts. Gotta make that only hooves bank, it's true. It's true, there's only one way we can make our only hooves, and that's by keeping them to ourselvesies. We just gotta keep it to ourselvesies just for now. Then eventually we'll do a rolled release of our only hooves. If you wish to see our only hooves, you must pay. Only hooves and only moves is the cow-related server. Did I find out? I found out today that there's a wildlife, like a protection, like organization that made an OnlyFans for this one particular kind of animal, because apparently the funding that they have received this financial year is so limited that they actually had to make an OnlyFans specifically to get money. I mean, if we're living in a society where even wildlife organizations are struggling to obtain funding and they have to make OnlyFans just to keep it going. But yeah, that was crazy. That was one of the things that pops up on my Instagram feed today. So citation needed, because obviously, you know, don't believe all you read, but yeah, man, that was not the news that I thought I was going to receive today from Instagram. I thought it would be different. Oh my god. Man, these Quillboars, they just don't quit. They just don't quit, and they all wear belts. But they won't give us their belts. What? What is happening right now? Where did that one even come from? How...
I can't carry anymore.
It's true, you can't carry anymore. Let's get rid of that, because these will probably sell for a little bit more, actually. Because they're, like, mail, which is good. As in, like, you know, the armor. Mail. I always tell my cats that they're gonna have to sell bean picks to pay rent, so I guess that's not too far off. I mean, no, it's not a million miles away, if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, maybe that is where the universe is going. Maybe I just need to shut up and embrace it. Do you know what I mean? I tell my cats we got to get them a cat litter throwing league, because they definitely win. Interesting. A cat litter throwing league. I mean, if you could have a cat litter league, would you what would you call it? The litter league? And then you'd have to have like tiers within that of like, you know, what would the tiers be? Little chucker all the way up to big hefter? Big lobber? Are you really playing WoW for the first time? I'm playing WoW for the first time in 20 years. So it's not the first time. This is the first time I've played it in 20 years. Trash the apartment speedrun. Yeah, also that, yeah. But yeah, no, I used to play World of Warcraft a lot when I was like... I used to play World of Warcraft a lot when I was like... when I was like 14. Sorry, I was locked in for a second there. I was 14, and so now I am 26. 26? 26? I am not 26. I am 36. Fuck me. Wow. God damn. 26. God damn. I actually said that to someone the other day as well. I was talking to them and they were like, how old are you? And I was like, 26? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not 26. I don't know why 26 is stuck in my head, but yeah, no. I keep, for some reason, telling people I'm 26, and it's an absolute fabrication. I am not 26. I haven't been 26 for 10 years. In fact, I'm 35 right now. I'm actually going to be turning 36 in like a month's time, but I'm just owning it, basically. I'm owning it before I turn it so that I don't end up like, you know, hating it. That's the plan. That's the feels right now. But, you know, eventually I will be that. I will have become that which I have spoken. And now I'm just writing it out until then. But I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, it's not my first time playing WoW. It is... Technically, actually, well, this is the first time I'm playing WoW hardcore and self-found. I've never played this game mode before. I've played WoW hardcore because I've got other characters on WoW hardcore, but I've never played a self-found one. So this is the hardest core I have ever played World of Warcraft, if that makes any sense at all. I'm 34, but I feel like you're 20. Do you know what, dude? I'd take that. I will take that all the way to the bank. And also, if you're enjoying this content, remember to hit subscribe. That would very, very much help. I would appreciate it if you did. Still younger than my boyfriend. Is that true? What, 36? Man. I mean, to be fair, age is just a number. I mean, that's a thing that old people say, right? But like, age is just a number. Like, it's just a thing, isn't it? It's a whole ass thing. I mean, do I feel 36? Honestly, man, I was making some content today, and I had to kneel down. Oh, we're just chilling. The squad's just chilling. I had to kneel down to like do a load of the shots that I needed to get, and by the end of it, my knees hurt so friggin' much, and I was like, yeah, man, I am definitely 36. I'm definitely 35. But like, yeah, but otherwise, no. I mean, I was in the gym today, and like, I haven't been to the gym in a long time. I haven't been to the gym in a long time, and I finally managed to get back into it. Like, I'm on a new fitness journey now. And today, on the weights machines, because today was a legs day, because I understand that's a thing you're supposed to do, right? You're not just supposed to go in and do everything. You're supposed to split it out into, like, different things. I don't really fully know why, but I'm doing that anyway, because that's what the PT told me to do. And so, oh! That cheer, by the way, means that someone on this server just hit level 60, which is the maximum level, and they cheer for the people that do it across the whole server, which I think is really cool, because the whole point of hardcore is getting to level 60, and if you manage to achieve it, it's like a massive achievement. But yeah, Mike, your knees need some oil, it's true. But yeah, so anyway, today I was doing legs, and I haven't been to the gym in 6 years. The first time I went to the gym, I was lifting... What was I lifting? The first time I went into the gym, I was lifting 20 kilo weights with my legs, and I was doing like the what do you call it, machines, like the leg press and all of that kind of stuff. The next time I went into the gym, I was lifting 27, and today I was lifting 30, like 30 kgs. And I mean, that's nowhere near what, like, the other people who are in the gym are lifting, because they're in, like, you know, the hundreds, and I was like, okay, fair enough. Like, yes, I get it, you're super strong. But, like, for me, that was a massive achievement. Having not been in the gym for 6 years and still being able to lift 30 kgs on the leg press, I was over the moon, man. I was genuinely really, really happy with that. I think that's wild. Thank you, chat. I'm going to ooh. This fucking guy. Ooh. Even the Quillboars are like, holy fuck, this guy's so swole. But yeah, man, I loved it. I had a really good time in the gym today, and I felt really good when I left as well. I came home like in a massive sweat. I had a shower. I even did a cooldown on the treadmill afterwards. So I lifted a load of weights, and then I did a treadmill cooldown, and yeah, like I absolutely nailed it, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much.
I can't carry anymore.
But yeah, honestly, it was so dope. Going to the gym at all is an accomplishment. The lifting is a great bonus. I mean, yeah, I fully agree. Like, I mean, for me, like, I have... so my original accomplishment was going to the gym in the first place, or getting back into the pool, or whatever, because I've been going swimming as well, actually. The next big thing that I want to do is a spin class, but apparently I need to sign up to those, and apparently they're, like, super competitive or some shit. Like, loads of people want to do them. But yeah, I want to get back into spinning again, because I really enjoy spin classes. And so, yeah, like for me now, I'm past the point of going to the gym being the achievement, and I'm now into the echelons of, like, my weight sort of management being the achievement, because now I really want to, I want to be lifting heavier weights. I want to be working my body more, because, like, when I work my body more, I sleep better. And I've noticed my sleep has, like, massively improved. Like, massively improved since going to the gym. It's actually kind of, it's like a quantum leap. Like, I used to sleep pretty well, but, like, after starting going back to the gym again, I actually, like, I slept all the way through the night for, like, 3 nights in a row. And that, for me, is, like, a huge achievement. My body naturally wakes up at 7 a.m., and it is the most annoying thing. But, like, after going to the gym, I think I actually managed to sleep till 9 one of the days, and I was like, holy fuck. This is amazing. Ooh! Right, we're nearly done with this quest now. I just need to get one more battle boar flank, which is proving a little bit elusive, if I'm being honest with you. I'm in Spain without a reference. Nice. Good job, man. They all just spin in circles. Silly. It's true. Where do you start again, Milo? What the fuck is spinning? Oh, sorry. People need classes to spin. Spinning is, you're on a stationary bike, and the idea is you have an instructor at the front who, like, takes you through, like, a guided workout. So you sit on a bike which has a resistance knob in front of you, which increases or decreases the resistance. And usually you'll have an entirely overly enthusiastic person at the very, very front who's, like, yelling things out like, "It's the final stretch! We're going downhill! Turn your resistance down!" And then, like, you know, they'll tell you when to do everything, and that gives you, like, a really good workout. But yeah, like spin classes. The first time I ever went to a spin class, I genuinely am so grateful that I watched the film Run, Fat Boy, Run, because there is a throwaway line in that film about spinning, which turned out to me to be entirely true. Entirely true. Which is, they're stood at the top of the main character and, like, the main, I guess, antagonist are stood at the top of a set of stairs after having done a spin class, and one of the characters has done their first ever spin class. And this guy is like, "Hey, take it from me, you'll want to hold on to the handrail because your legs might feel a bit wobbly." And the other character's like, "I'll do what I want." And then, obviously, you know, the joke is that he falls down several flights of stairs. But for me, I was stood at the top of a set of stairs after coming out of a gym, after coming out of a spin class. So I'd gotten off the bike, and I felt really good, and, like, I was absolutely fucking exhausted, but I felt really good. And then, like, you know, I was just about to step out, and I saw the stairs, and I was like, I am going to grab the rail with both hands, because that scene in Run, Fat Boy, Run played in my head, and I was like, I am going to hold this with 2 hands tightly. And I am so glad that I did. Because if I didn't, no joke, I put my hands on the railing, I went to take a step, my leg completely went out from under me, and I would have gone face first down that entire flight of stairs if it wasn't for the film Run Fat Boy Run. And that is not a joke. That's not even a joke. Like, no cap, as the youths say. Hearthstone. What, you want a stone? You want a Hearthstone, boys? Right, Hearthstones take you back to the nearest inn, and our inn is over in the thing, so that's where we're going. Would have been a nice trip to Beef City. It's true, man, honestly. Much like what we're doing now, this is, in fact, Beef City. Population, us. Thunder Bluff. But yeah, man. Yeah, so spin class is great, but remember, the first time you come out, if you're going down a flight of stairs, hold the fucking handrail. The Battle Boars. The aggression at the Battle Boars is increasing. Have you heard? Have you sent them a clear message and brought back some snouts and flanks yet? Dude, we have caused some form of geological shift. Like, we killed so many Battle Boars that it's not even funny. Oh man, we get bread and a vest. Damn. Most excellent. Oh, sorry. Most excellent. These ingredients will make a fine stew, and the loss of those boars should be fair lesson to those vile bristlebacks.
Watch over you.
Bro is not fucking around. Bro is not fucking around. Bro is like, we cook. We are cooking all the things that you have just killed. We cook. And that's what he says. We cook. We just cook. It's the only thing we have left to do. We cook. Right, let's put this on. Oh man, that's not as cool as our, like, you know, novice's robe. Our novice's robe is like, is so much cooler than that. But hey ho, well, we don't need it anymore, and it is just taking up inventory space, unfortunately. So that's a shame. We've lost our robes. We now are on like t-shirt and jeans territory, basically. We're like a millennial.
Well met.
Break Sharp Tusk. Sharp Tusk will trouble us no more once you have brought me proof of his death. It is his head I seek, Biscuity. We Tauren live for the hunt, and there is no greater hunt than against one that is cunning enough to perhaps hunt us back. If you are successful in this task, young one, you will start to learn what I mean. There you go, take his head, just have it. We just kept his head in our back pocket for a little while, so you can just have that. That's yours. You take that. And, you know, we'll just figure it out. We'll just figure it out, right? Justice have been served on this day by your swift actions, Biscuity. Let this deed serve as a warning to all who would threaten our home. You have earned this reward to help on your sojourn, young druid. We're going to take these nomadic gloves. Man, we are getting some serious drip from doing all of this. Like, these gloves and bits that we're earning here, they actually are pretty bloody decent, if I'm being completely honest with you. Why did you choose to play with a horde? Because my chat chose the character. My chat chose the character, my chat chose the class, and then we built the entire character together. So that's why I ended up playing as a horde instead of... Because normally I'm an alliance player. But today we are the horde. Imagine every single dialogue in Moo's. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, Biscuity. Moo, 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 moo. That's exactly what they're saying. I'm surprised that you can understand it, Lilo, to be honest with you. Every single word I've read is that. Right of moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, moo. Bristlebacks.
Greetings.
Moo, 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 moo. Moo, right of the Earth Mother. Moo, 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 proud. Right. What am I going to take? Do I want this cane? I kind of feel like maybe cane. 2 to 5, 7, 11. Perfect. Right of the Earth Mother. For you to continue with the rites of the Earth Mother, you must pass 2 more tests. It's time for you to broaden your experience, Biscuity. Travel to Bloodhoof Village and seek out the chief, Bane Bloodhoof, son of Cairn. There you may find your journey. There you may continue your journey and earn the acceptance of the Elders of Thunder Bluff. Take this totem to Bane. He will recognize my carvings and help you on your path. Follow the road out of camp, no rush, and travel with haste. Do not stray, or you will lose your way.
May the
Take this
eternal
totem.
sun shine.
Also, in addition, by the way, my dude, we found a map. Dude, my name is Mulu. It is my family. I see.
What brings you
This is quite alarming indeed. But with this information, we can call on our brethren from Bloodhoof Village to help thwart the attack. You have saved the lives of many Tauren, Biscuity. We have a thick bark buckler.
walk with the earth?
A thick bark buckler that we will never be able to use because unfortunately we cannot handle a thick bark buckler. We, in fact, cannot use any shields. So, let's get selling. Also, by the way, all of this, look, isn't this really cool? Also, I always thought that these like eyes. It's like a little face on the roof. But like, look, you walk into places and this is like an armorer, so they have like, you know, all these axes against the wall and like, you know, they've got like rugs everywhere. It's real cozy. Like, whenever I walk into places like, you know, like this, I always feel like, I don't know, it always feels really cozy warm. It's just good vibes, man. It's just good vibes. Right, let's equip our new hitting stick. Here we go. Out with the old, in with the new. There we are. Now we have a newer and curlier stick. Wasn't Bane the boss of the capital city? It's a great question. Maybe. Oh my god, are we setting up the convoy out here? Are we setting up the convoy? Is that what's happening? Can we do it? Can we convoy? Is it train? Oh my god, it's too good. It's too good. Right. Well, it looks like our task is taking us out of bounds. Also, hold on. Questy is having a little bit of Questy's having a bit of a trouble today. Unfortunately, Questy isn't feeling so good. So we're gonna have to reload it again. Ace of Flowers, hello, buddy. It's so good to see you. Wasn't Bane the boss of the capital city? Maybe Bane was the boss of the capital city. That could be true. That could be true. Oh my god, look at this. Look at these power moves. Yes. We're Tauren. We're running. We're doing a thing over here. Who knows what the fuck we're gonna do? Gonna talk to this moo. Do. What do you want? What do you want? Fellow cow? Biscuity, please. I beg of you. Can you help me? I've not finished my tasks here. On the mesa. I'm in the middle of the Rite of Strength, and my father has asked me to deliver these furs to the inn in Bloodhoof. I'm far from rested enough to complete both the rite and task for my father. Would you mind going for me? The inn is pleasant and a perfect place for rest during your long travels. I'm sure you'll agree once you see it.
Be careful.
Honestly, this is an excellent way that World of Warcraft kind of guides you through how to do things. You'll notice that obviously we're in the beginner areas, so we're kind of learning all these basic skills. But also they throw in quests like this that make you go to inns so that you can then click on the right people and learn how to do things like setting an inn as your home, which is very important. That's something that we'll cover in a little bit. But you can set, when you set an inn as your home, you know that Hearthstone that we used earlier? This thing here, the Hearthstone, which, by the way, is the reason why Hearthstone is called Hearthstone. That thing, that takes you back to your home, wherever that may be. And you can set your home to be any inn in the world, basically. Rip Carney. What? Bane is the son of Cain Bloodhoof, the boss of the Tauren. Oh, is that true? Oh, man. Man, I should have clocked that, hey. I definitely should have clocked that. Right, now we're coming out of the little newbie safe area. You'll notice that the enemies are getting a little bit more dangerous out here. Like, you've got level 5s and level 7s out here now, so things are getting a little bit more hairy, and it is getting a little bit more frightening. But don't worry, we've still got the squad. The squad's still around. We're all equipped in our various different ways. I see we all took advanced stick. By the way, if you like the look of someone and you want to find out what they're using, you can type /inspect, INS, and you can actually see what it is that they are currently using and how they're equipped. And then you can make a note of that and get it for yourself further down the line. It's one of the things I used to use for like PvP armor way back in the day, which is player versus player, which is a whole like thing in this. Although, actually, I do have a question. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Look at the size of these fucking things. God, the Kodos. I'd completely forgotten about the Kodos. They're quite majestic dinosaurs, I think. They are quite wonderful. Also, eventually, as a Tauren, you get to ride one of them. But look, they do actually shake the world. Look, can you see they're actually like shaking the ground? Yeah, look, they're dinos. Look, they're two matriarchs and a bull. So they are, well, they're probably going to make little baby Kodos. Potentially, they might be just going to find a quiet place to just make little babies. You never know. You never know. But yeah, they are quite lovely. And yeah, I'm glad you guys like dinosaurs because yeah, eventually as a Tauren you get to ride one of those, but we don't get to do that until level 40, which is quite the way away. I believe that this is where we're going. Look, they've got these tiny little windmills on sticks. I always loved these. Like, they're so cute, little windmill sticks. Like, they're kind of like wind turbines. I fucking love a wind turbine, by the way. I actually have a toy wind turbine in my room. Which was a gift, actually, from Martin, from the Ask Martin channel. He gave it to me for my birthday one year. It's a replica of one of the wind turbines from Brighton. Anyway, dangers of the wind furry. By that, I mean wind fury. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me, Biscuity. I am Rule, warrior and teacher. You have obviously reached an age where you must prepare for your trials if you are to adventure much further out of Mulgore. If you wish to test your strength, start by seeking out wind furries to the southeast. They nest along the mountain's edge away from the road. They are one of our natural enemies here in Mulgore, and will be a good gauge of your skills.
Be careful.
I will. Be careful. See ya, buddy. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Rule Eagleton. Great to see you. We have to go take out the wind furries. Blimey. MCM truly will never be the same again. One does not simply walk into Mulgore. Ace of Flowers, you fucking nailed it, dude. You fucking nailed it. No truce with the furries. No, not here. Not in Mulgore, at least, anyway.
How?
What brings you to my village, Druid?
Well met.
Word from my good friend, Chief Hawkwind. I see by his carvings that you are a special breed.
Greetings. Well met.
Biscuity, there are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as I have. Yet there is one that I would ask you to seek out. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Palmain gnolls have settled in the south of Bloodhoof, and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer. Murder them. Okay, alright, fine. We're going to have to go on another killing spree. The Right of Vision. The Right of Vision, one of the rights of the Earth Mother, will help guide you towards earning the respect of the Elders of Thunder Bluff. Our people have learned that this land is the most holy provider. In order to take part in the ritualistic vision, you must speak with the spiritual leader of the village, Zalman Two Moons. Speak with Zalman Two Moons. All right.
At your back.
Fine. I will. They're over there. Zalman Tumu. Woohoo, Zalman Tumu. I see you. We'll go and speak to Zalman in just a little bit. First of all, this is an inn, by the way. And you'll notice when you go into an inn, if you have a look at our little character thing, you'll notice it says the zuz right up here. A little zzz. And that means if you log off in here, the next time you log into the game, you actually get an experience boost to help you through the World of Warcraft. Why is Madness giving himself an icon? Madness has given himself a raid icon. There you go. I could give him one. I can give one to Bloody Baroness too. There we are. You can have little raid icons. There you go. One can have a star and a triangle.
Well met.
Well met. I do that so I can find him. Oh, they've given me one as well. Amazing. A task unfinished. Yes, young one. What can Karth do for you? Ah, the journey here from the Mesa can be tremendous burden for some, but welcome sight for others. Which is it for you, I wonder? Here, have this massive bundle of corpses. Just take these corpses from us. Ah, the furs I was expecting. Thank you. These came faster than I'd expected. They'll make good blankets for anyone who wishes to stay here. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. My inn is always open, and our people are welcome here. And don't underestimate a good night's rest. It can make the difference while you're out traveling. Do I want bread or water? I'll be real. I kind of want the water. So in this game, when you're a caster, so when you use magic, you can use water and things like that to restore your mana, and then bread and things like that restores your health. Oh, and we leveled up as well. Amazing. Holy shit, we actually leveled up.
Strength and honor.
Yeah! Woo! Man, we're really cracking through this. We're level 6 already. This is wild, baby. Nice ding. Yeah, there you go. Milo remembered. We dinged. We've dinged. Finally. Finally. Right, I'm just going to remove my raid icon so that it's not, like, right above us. And we're going to just go collect all of these other quests. We've got a few to get. There's 3, in fact. There's another one in here. With Harken Wind Totem. Swoop Hunting. The swoop is a cunning bird. Oh, hold on. The swoop is a cunning bird, and difficult to find in a hunt. A collection of swoop quills as a badge of cleverness and determination for a hunter. If you are willing to take up this task, then enter the plains and hunt the swoop. Bring me their quills, and bring honor to our clan. The swoops may be found elsewhere, anywhere in Mulgore, but your eyes must be sharp to spot them, and your hooves must be quick to catch them. Goodbye. Thanks, mate. Goodbye. Actually, do you know what's funny? Literally every single time in this game is the reason why sometimes when I'm done with a sentence to people, and you know you have that kind of lull in a conversation where you're done with the end of your sentence and the other person doesn't quite know what to say. Sometimes I just go, goodbye. This is the reason why. This game is the reason why. Because they just do it. They just do it in this. Poison water. Goblins and their servants have tainted our secret water wells. We cannot allow this. To cleanse each well, I must create a cleansing totem. And then you must bring the totem to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. First, we will create a cleansing totem for the Winterhoof water well. To do this, the land must offer its aid. Hunt prairie wolves. The land must offer its aid. Genocide a load of wolves and then come and speak to me. Alright. Fine. Genocide it is once more. And then we can bring that back to your man. Right. And then finally, we've got Mazenranch. Where is Mazenranch? Oh, look, these, by the way, look, these are the Kodo that you can ride. Look.
Something special.
When you're a high enough, level, you can actually ride these Kodo, these little Kodo beasts, and you get little war drums as well along each side, which is quite fun. These are the earlier ones that you can ride, and then these are the later ones. So you get one at level 40 and one at level 60. Love how all the quests are just kill these animals, please. I mean, they are in the beginning, but it will change eventually. It will change eventually. Right, let's find out what Mur wants. I've been expecting you. My grandfather told me stories about the battles with the strider named Mazanash. He told me of its demonic red eyes, razor-sharp talons, and venomous bite. As it's fortunate as would have it, while traveling across the plains I encountered it, and I took a nasty bite from my shoulder, or it did. He was as terrible as my grandfather described. I'll need some hard-to-find animal parts to clean the infection from this bite. Can you Fuck me. Can you just deconstruct these animals for me, please? So that I can fix this. Can you just take apart a wolf, a cougar, a plain strider, and a swoop? Can you just take them apart, please? Oh my god, that's... Wow. That's a lot, dude. That is a lot. Also, there's another quest over there. Bane Bloodhoof's got something to say. But first of all, I have to go and speak to this guy. This is, Two Moos, as it may be. The Right of Vision. I sense you would be coming to me, Druid. Can always recognize one who is trying to pass the rites of the Earth Mother. In order to pass through the Right of Vision, you must gather the reagents needed to make the waters of the seers. Okay, fine. I will need well stones, which can be found around the water wells in Mulgore. With those, I'll combine Ambercon, which will fall beneath the mighty trees of our land. These reagents conceal magical elements, and when brewed and consumed before the tribal fire, it will cause you to encounter a vision. Follow it, as it will lead you to the next step on this holy quest.
We shall meet again.
Wonderful. We have to go do a load of well stuff. Well. Hello, Jim. The quests are also like, collect 8 wolf kidneys, but somehow not all wolves have kidneys. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that also happens quite a lot.
I've been expecting you.
Oh, it's Bane! It's Bane Bloodhoof!
What brings you here?
The dwarves are preparing a dig site to the northwest. They think secrets lie in the earth, and that is true. But hollowing and defiling the land is no way to earn its teachings. Collect the dwarven tools for digging, smash them, and return to me with the dwarves' broken tools. You can smash tools at a forge. You will find one in Thunder Bluff, but any forge, even a forge at the dwarven camp, will suffice. And for that, they give us trousers. So, one of the things that I never really realized about this game is, like, yeah, they ask you to, like, genocide a load of animals, and then they're like, and for this you can have 1 pair of gloves. So, well, what happened to all the other stuff? What happened to all the other stuff that we did? But, you know, it is what it is. Right, the squad. Hello. Welcome. 'Tis us, 'tis I, 'tis me, Moon Baroness, and Moon Creations. It's time. It's time to continue. What is this? Self-found adventurer. Oh wow, I've never seen these before. Soul of Iron, hardcore. Never known defeat. Wow. Soul of Iron, never known defeat. What does that mean? Unable to trade, use the auction house, or send and receive mail. Oh, I see. Oh, no way. It actually shows you those things as like little debuffs. Wow, that's amazing. I actually didn't know that. That's really, really cool. Right. Onwards we go, merry band. I believe we have stuff. Did you visit the trainer? Oh, fuck. No, I never visit the trainer. No, I didn't visit the trainer. Also, by the way, chat, in this game there are professions that you can learn. Like this person here can teach you how to do first aid, which I will actually learn because that is pretty cool. So first aid allows you to like make bandages, which you can then use to heal people with. It's actually a really useful thing. There are primary professions, so that's things like mining and tailoring and potion crafting and all of that kind of stuff. And there are secondary professions like cooking and, let me think, there's cooking, first aid, I think fishing, and a couple of others as well. So the primary professions you can only have 2 of, and the rest of them you can learn all of them. No, hold on. Where is there? Right, there's a. Oh, actually. There's a cooking trainer in here as well, so I actually can learn. Oh no, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I can't even really sell anything. Fine. I'll have to come back and learn how to cook once I've got a bit more bank. That's fine, I guess. And I also now, I don't think, have enough money because I learned how to do first aid. I don't think I have enough money to visit the druid trainer. Decisions were made. Oh, here they are. This is the druid trainer. Okay. Right. Yeah. No, I can't. I can't earn. I can't learn fucking anything. I can't learn anything. Because of course I can't.
Ancestors watch.
Fine. I'm gonna have to make some bank first. You should have learned. You should not have learned first aid. That was wasted. Well, that's unfortunate, buddy, because I got it now. I wanted to learn how to do first aid. So, you know, I don't have enough money for chicken nuggies. Oh, it's true, man. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggies. Right. Moon Baroness? Oh, thanks, buddy. Are you, do you wish to come with me? Where's Moon Creations? Oh, he's over there. How he got there, I have no idea. But he's there now. Right. Okay. They have all of their upgraded stuff. And I have very little. And they want to go this way. Why do you want to go over here? So, by the way, you can ping on the map as well, like that. So that's one way that you can sort of communicate to the rest of your party what you want to do. You can set markers in the environment so that you can tell people what you want to do. Or you can really freak them out by randomly, when you're just running through the middle of something, you could just randomly start a countdown. Who knows what it's a countdown to? But that appears on everyone's screens. Which is what I like to do, personally, when I'm running around with a party. I just randomly start a countdown, and then everyone kind of freaks out a little bit, because they're like, what's happening? It's really fun, actually. It went well. Oh, man. Hey, Gem, how did the farm stuff go? Oh, man, Gem's been to a farm? Oh, fuck, we took that fucking wolf's heart. We just ripped the heart right out of that fucking wolf. Wow. Damn. Heartless. Unbelievable. Actually, I wonder. There used to be, it wasn't an exploit in this game per se, but there used to be like a thing where if you were casting, something, whoops, you can gently, like, tap this button and continue to cast. Like, you could move, but only as long as it was, like, you know, really, really gently. Can you still do that? No, you can't. Nah, they must have patched that out. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I mean, to be fair, like, it was a little bit exploity, because it was like, you know, it meant normally you can't move and cast at the same time. But no, that actually allowed you to move little bits at a time, so that you could, you know, do stuff. I don't know what stuff you could do, but it was useful. Right. I guess we're taking on the Tanners. Bashum. There we go. Pale Mane Tanner Slain.
Not enough mana.
I don't have any mana, and these guys have decided to engage the enemy, so we shall run in with our hitting stick and give them a good old whack. Wonderful. Good job, everyone. Good job. Actually, look, this is where it's useful, look, because I can say, why don't we kill that one, and they can completely ignore me and go for one that I didn't even mark. Such is the World of Warcraft way, you know? Like, it's just, that's just the way it is. Look, I can mark this one instead now. Look, now we're up here. Look, I can mark this one for death. And then because that agrees with the majority of the party members, we can go for that one. The groupthink is real in this game. And that's a Skinner down. Skinner! Oh, there's a chest there as well. So chests are things that sort of spawn in the game. These are pretty fun, actually. Because they have, like, little bits of loot in, and sometimes it's actually pretty good loot, especially, like, if you're in an area that is kind of, like, good for the level that you are. I'm sure Madness is probably going to open this one. Or is he going to... You leaving it for me? Oh, he might be leaving it for me. Oh, no, he is opening it. So, yeah, in this chest, you'll find, like, yeah, little bits and pieces that, like I say, might be useful for your character class, for you in general. Like, sometimes you can find things like food and whatnot. But, yeah, in that one, it doesn't look like... Oh, Madness found Peace Bloom. Is that what's in there? There Peace Bloom in there? Right, while they're just killing this thing, let's just have a quick look-see. Oh, spring water, actually. Oh, and some gloves that are better than mine. Wow. See what I mean? Like, those gloves are actually... Wow, that was quite the death. Although, actually, so some of the references in this game... Oh, God, we're covering so much ground here, I realize. Sorry, I apologize. Chests basically have cool stuff in. That's the TLDR. But there are also references in this game to Warcraft 3. And one of the things that I thought was really cool was that they actually used a lot of the sound clips of, like, enemy deaths and enemy attacks from Warcraft 3 in World of Warcraft. So, like, the death noise that that these pale mane skinners are making, and the sort of hyena noise, I think, they were all in, like, the original game. That sort of started it all, which is pretty dope. I love this game. I love this game so much. It's so cool that I get to, like, play this on stream now, because, like I say, all right, Madness is gonna go over there and pick up this pine cone. But yeah, it's so cool that I get to play this for you guys, because yeah, I genuinely love this. I really do. And like I say, I feel a bit vulnerable playing this on stream because, like, you know, normally when like, you know, when we're playing stuff, we're kind of all figuring it out for the first time. Like, you know, I don't really know what's going on. Sometimes you guys have no idea what's going on. Sometimes by the end of the stream, you guys still have no idea what's going on, but we kind of enjoyed the ride. But this is a game that I know, or used to know, very, very well. And yeah, it does feel oddly vulnerable, like sharing this part of my life with you all. But yeah, man. Anyway, I think that kind of covers off a lot of... Oh, are you leaving? Oh, they're leaving the pine cone for me. Oh, thank you. I think that covers off a lot of the basic stuff. So, if you guys haven't been following along, that's absolutely fine. It's more for the people who are just interested in, like, the game mechanics and whatnot. That I'm just sort of explaining how a lot of this works. But yeah, if you guys are interested, then great. If you guys haven't understood anything that I have said over the course of the last 2.5 hours, that's also fine. Like, don't worry about it at all. You could just sit and vibe. Just sit and vibe. Also, it looks like we're picking up a few people in chat from the World of Warcraft crowd, which is pretty dope. Because I knew that we might pick up some people from, like, the WoW crowd. So if you have come in from the World of Warcraft community, obviously, you know, thank you so much for joining. It's really lovely that you've come over to sort of hang out with me and my little community over here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'll be honest, I'm not the best World of Warcraft player. Like, I do make a lot of mistakes on the regular, and you guys will probably get a little frustrated with me. But I appreciate you all the same. I appreciate you giving me however much of your time you are willing to give me. Because yeah, honestly, it's a little channel, and it grows by like a couple of subscribers a week, if that. And you guys being here and hitting the subscribe button, it really does help. It really makes a difference. So thank you. And we're going to be playing more of this. Like I say, the next few streams are going to be World of Warcraft Classic. Classic Hardcore. But after that, I'll probably just slot streams in, like, as and when. I'll have to figure that one out with the mods so that, you know, at least there's a mod, like, around in every stream. But yeah, I'll just have to fit them in, like, when I get spare time. Like, because I sit down and I play a lot of World of Warcraft, and there's no reason why I couldn't just sit down and play this character and you guys come along for the ride if you're around. Like, I realize that obviously that means that you know, there might not be as big an audience because, I mean, people usually aren't available on the as and when. We are mostly always watching. That's true. Mostly always is a very fair way to put it. No, I don't expect you guys to pay attention like 100% of the time. There are only times, like, there are only a handful of times when I'm like, no, now is the time that you guys need to pay attention. Now is the time where you guys need to do something. Very, very few, but they do happen. And then for the rest of it, like, you know, it's just sit back and vibe, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the stream, enjoy whatever it is that we're doing at the time. Like I say, right now we're playing World of Bloody Warcraft. I actually cannot believe that we are playing World of Warcraft. Take stone. You wish for me? See this? This is why originally I wanted to play this alone, because I was like, oh man, if I'm with other people, they're going to be like, why haven't you taken the rock? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? And I just realized like how awful a World of Warcraft player I am, because I just play it by vibes. I just like, you know, I set myself my own little objectives and I do stuff, but like a lot of World of Warcraft players are like looking for efficiency and doing things in the certain order and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm not that. That is not me. It's like, you know, yeah, I'm near the rock, but first I'm gonna murderize all of these people. That's what's gonna happen. The order of operations is genocide, rock. And we love it. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, there we go. So we have the rock. I think we're meant to... Aren't we meant to get something to do a cleansing ritual? I think we are, actually. Aren't we? Yeah, I think we are. We were meant to get some materials to make a totem to do a cleansing ritual. There we go. Just fucking bosh him up. There we go. Just clonk him. If in doubt, just give him the clonk. You run out of mana, you clonk him. Just run over to that boy. Clonk him. Clonk him real good. Clonk. Commence the clonketing. Perfect. Good job. Good job, Moon Baroness. Good job. The clonketing has been completed. Wonderful. Also, I don't know... I don't actually know how many of these... Are we meant to be killing these guys? No, we're just meant to take the rocks, aren't we? Yeah, that's right. And then we can kind of... Oh yeah, we need to find the wolves. That's what we're doing. Casting Whackus Bonkus. It's true. We must whack. We must bonk. If we run out of mana, the bonketing begins. The bonketing and the clonketing. We've clonked up many enemies. Look like this wolf. Prepare for a clonking. Or just fucking... I love how sometimes they don't actually use the staff at all. They just fucking punch him. That's so good. It's like, fuck this giant stick. I'm just gonna fucking... Ugh. Just like the Markiplier jump kill. Oh my lord. Right. There we go. There we go. Madness has got him, see. The clonketing. It happens once more. And we got the Plane Strider scale. Amazing. Amazing. You kill about 100 tiny dinos and eventually you end up here. Perfect. Madness. What? He's looking at me. Why is he looking at me? What did I do now? What have I done? What haven't I done? I don't know. Okay. We've got the Plane Strider stuff. Oh, he's off. Madness is now just on a general kill spree to to cleanse this world of these prairie stalkers. I think he's made that his solemn vow. I think it's his mission, dude. I think Madness's mission right now is to just rid all wolves from this mortal plane. Also, he's giving me this pine cone as well, which previously I would have just taken. I'm just gonna clonk up this cougar a minute. There we go. The clonketing has been complete. See that, chap? Now that is how you that's how you clonk up a cougar. You ever need advice on how to clonk up a cougar? You fucking come and ask me. Call 888-10675 Mike, and I will be right on the other end of the phone for all your clonking needs. You too can be a pro clonker. All you need is enough gumption. And that's what I got in droves, baby. I got so much gumption, it fucking hurts. I've been to my doctor multiple times. They've said there's no cure. So call 888-167 Mike, and I will give you all of your clonkinating advice. I can do it, chat. You just believe in me. Clonking the cougar is what I call flirting with MILFs at the bar. Fair. Do you know what? Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Also, these Plane Striders are level 9, and I don't know why we're here, because the level 9s, they're terrifying, dude. We're only little level 6s. And we're like completely outgunned over here. We're completely outgunned in this part of the world. We need to go back to an area of more clean clonking. Like over here. Look. Poison water, the plain strider. We didn't even kill all the plain striders, look. And the prairie wolves. We haven't killed any of them. Well, actually, we've killed a lot of them. But do we have enough kidneys? Vendor or trainer? Oh, right. Oh, I see. They want to do the vendor. They've made the well glow. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Their backpacks are full. Right. I understand now. I understand. Right. We can go. Okay, fine. We've done enough mass murder for the time being, and now we need to go have a little break. Apparently. Because if we don't, then, you know, if we don't, then who knows? We might get tired, and that's awful. We don't want to be tired little guys. We want to be mega cow. We want to be the only mega fauna in this entire place. And so that's why, as druids who respect the land, we apparently have to... Wow.
Inventory is full.
Swoop gizzard. Swoop. I want the swoop gizzard. I'm going to get rid of these teeth. There we go. Swoop gizzard. Wonderful. Oh shit, we've got the stuff that we need for the Rite of Vision. The only other, like, piece of an animal that we need is the flatland cougar femurs. Why did we have to... Why did we have to, like, kill that many animals? Why did we only take one bit of each animal? I'm always astounded by, like, this game where it's like, yeah, by the way, out of all of these things that we've asked you to kill, can you just take one of its kidneys, please? Just the one, actually. And that will be more than sufficient. Right, you want
Watch over you.
feathers and shit. You want money. Do I have money now? No.
Winds be at your back.
I still have no money. They refuse to teach me any of the lessons because they want to engage in the subtle, not so subtle art of capitalism. So I need to go... I need to sell. I need to go sell. And also, because unfortunately we are on self-found,
May I aid?
I can't even rely on... okay, all of that. That's all quests. That's all quests. That's a quest. Is that better? No, that's worse. I don't need that either. That's all quests. That's quests. That's just meat. In fact, no, I'll buy that back because we can cook that eventually. And I will take the cooking skill so that we can make better stuff. Although my bag is eminently full. It's just full of quest shite. Jesus, there's so much quest shit in here. Eventually, I will learn. Here we go. Eventually I will learn. Maybe we shouldn't, like... Maybe I shouldn't have taken... God, that fire is loud. Maybe I shouldn't have taken first aid. Maybe that was a terrible decision. I see that you have learned to gather from our sacred land, Biscuity. It will take but a moment for me to brew the water of the seers. Now I present you with the water of the seers. When you are ready, consume the waters near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy waters, it will take a few moments before the vision materializes before the fire. Drugs. That's what we're gonna do. Drugs. Literally, he's like, stand by this fire, just do a fuckload of LSD, and we'll just see where this lands us. At that point, it's up to you to follow your destiny.
Shine upon
Do you want to do drugs? Madness. Also Sabine. Where'd Sabine go? Over there. That's where she is. Wonderful. Over there in the non-drug corner. Do I have enough money? I have enough money to buy one thing from the druid teacher. But at the same time, I also kind of want to get a bit fucked up. So let's just do it, man. Tribal fire. Induce the vision. I'm inducing the vision. I'm slurping down the holy waters. One by fucking one. Insert it inside yourself. I'm inserting it. I'm putting it right in my bottom. I'm just putting it... This is how I insert into my bum. It is this way and no other. I stand here braced in a sort of stress position for several minutes. This is how we butt chug. Whoa.
well met.
Whoa. The vision. It's there. I'm seeing it. I have to follow it. These two, they don't understand the vision. They don't understand what the vision brings. Come with me, everyone. My vision is quickest. For some reason, my vision is sort of both quick and slow at the same time. It's slightly faster than walking, but slightly slower than running. It's at a really... Actually, the vision is going at a really awkward pace, if I'm being completely brutally honest about it. The vision is going at that really awkward sort of half-run, half-walk kind of tempo, and it's honestly, it's not great, if I'm being completely, totally honest with my feedback. The vision either needs to hurry the fuck up or slow the fuck down. One of the two things would be great. Oh my god, this is torture. The vision is torture. Why is this vision happening? Please. Can't it just be a little quicker? Look, because I can make my character walk by pressing shift. Like, it's way quicker than walking. The vision is slow fucking NPC. Yeah, the vision is a really slow fucking NPC. Look at how slow it is. Look at how fucking slow it is. The plane's vision stares northwest and lets out a long drawn out howl. Can I howl? I can't. You have to type /help to understand. Oh my god, that swoop is level 8 and it is going to eat my fucking kidneys if I go too close to it. Look, even the other guys, look, they're holding up. Look, they fear the swoop. They fear the swoop, as you rightly should. Look at these fucking swoops. There's another swoop over there, bastard. Like, where is the vision taking us? Oh, bloody hell. The vision is leading us through danger. I don't trust the vision anymore. Also, up there, by the way, I think that's Thunder Bluff. Look, can you see the big cow head totem that's, like, right in the middle? Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Look at that. It's got a big cow head totem. Look at this thing. Isn't that lovely? The vision, on the other hand, can suck a big one because... Oh, God, we're veering off. Where the fuck is the vision taking us now? I want to go up there. Where are we going, vision? Why are you walking so awkwardly? Please. Please advance. Oh, there's level 8s everywhere. There's a fucking mountain lion over there. It's Flatland Cougar. It's gonna eat my kidneys. Look, the vision is taking us straight towards the wolves. The vision is actually not... It's not on our side. I don't think it is. I think the vision is a lie. I think the vision is a trap. Oh, it has averted, actually. It's diverted away from the wolf and the cougar. That's pretty useful. Okay, maybe the vision isn't as bad as I thought it was. A woo or a moo?
Moo.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I can moo. At this point in time, I personally was more of an emu. Oh, man. Excellent. Excellent call. Why did the vision steer us off the road and towards imminent danger? Oh, the fucking vision. Look at their visions. Look, their visions are equally as shit. Where are we going now, vision? Vision, where are we going? What is... We're just going up to a rock. We're climbing a near vertical cliff. Vision, please. What is happening? Who are you? Oh, the vision lets forth a mighty howl. Fuck's sake, vision. Fuck's sake. Right, who are you?
What brings you here?
Be not afraid, Biscuity. You have successfully passed the rite of vision. I just stand in this fucking cave waiting for people to arrive. There's this, like, really slow-ass spirit wolf that we make people follow for arbitrary reasons, and I just stay in here with my mushrooms and just wait for people to, like, come through the door. The Rite of Wisdom. To gain acceptance amongst the Elders of Thunderbluff, you must next complete the Rite of Wisdom. Oh, thank fuck. Because that was, like, the Rite of Vision was some bullshit, I'll be honest with you. Now you have passed the Rite of Vision, the ancestral spirits of Red Rocks will give you the blessing of the ancestors. Only those who have drunk from the water of seers can gain the blessing. Travel east of Thunder Bluff to Red Rocks and seek out the ancestral spirit, Biscuity.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay. All right. We have to go be wise now. It's our way. It's how we survive as people is wisdom. And we have to go places where we can be wise. We can't just be wise anywhere. We can only be wise under specific circumstances. And I'm beginning to understand a lot more about my life now because of that one single fact. Oh, Questy's having a bad day. Hold on. Well, Questy's really having a bad day. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, Questy is feeling better now. Questy occasionally just needs to be taken offline just to have a little lie down, and then it like tags in another Questy who like comes in and is like, I got you, fam. So yeah, poor Questy. Questy's really trying to figure it out, and like these cougars, I don't think they deserve all of what we're doing here. Maybe I would say different things if it were just me. Yeah, that thing's level 9. Are you skinning it? Are you taking their flesh? Madness is just over here skinning fools. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. Oh, that swoop's level 9. He is. It's true. He craves the flesh of the living. That's bizarre. It's not something that I necessarily am attuned with. I'm not aligned with this, per se. Also, wow, holy shit. Oh yeah, so Questy, by the way, Questy, when you take on quests, Questy fills up your map with like the locations of where things are. So you end up having a map that looks like this. This fucking mess tells me everything that I need to do and the places that I need to go. It's honestly wild, dude. It's honestly wild. And yeah. The flesh of the innocent, a bagel. Is it? Are bagels the flesh of the innocent? Maybe. Actually, to be fair, bagels are pretty innocent. Ah, here's a cool thing. Right. So you can... Green items are like advanced items, right? So these things have like special properties and they give you special things. Like this one has +1 strength. And this is... when you are a group, you can either choose to need it, meaning that you need that item, meaning that your character can use it, or you can say greed. So the way that it works is... What the fuck are you? Oh, a prairie dog. That's just a little guy. Look at him go. Oh my god, look at this. It's so small. Anyway, oh, sorry. They're like, they're waiting for me. So the way that it works, thank you for the FEMA. The way that it works is that you can, if you press need, then everyone who pressed need will roll for it, and then one person will win it. If everyone presses greed, the same thing happens. So everyone presses greed, everybody rolls for it. The person who rolls highest wins. If you need it and everybody else greeds it, then you automatically get it. Because you said that you needed it. Now, there are people who abuse that system. I think it's a pretty well-rounded system, to be honest with you. There are people who abuse it, so like you'll get people from character classes that can't necessarily use that item, who will press need for the hell of it, just so that they can get it and someone else doesn't. But like, we call them dickheads and we'll just kind of leave them to their own thing. But yeah, for the most part, it's a pretty good system because it means that everybody gets a shot at getting the cool item, basically. Thank you for the FEMA. I'm going to be excited to watch Hannibal. Hey, Cheryl. Man, do you know what? Fair. Do you know what? That's a fair call. I actually couldn't think of a fairer call. Fully endorsed. I've never really watched Hannibal. An old friend of mine, a really old friend of mine, Kay, she used to love Hannibal. She was really into that vibe, and she was the one who would like used to tell me all about it. But I've never watched it. Also, that was the only part of that creature that we took. We just took its femur, and that was kind of it. We just left the rest of it to do whatever the heck it's going to do. Right, I have 1 silver 19. So I think that we might be coming to the end of this stream, I'm going to be honest with you. We've managed to make quite a bit of progress. We're already level 6. You took its fur, that is true. But I didn't. You did. I just took its body parts and left it. So yeah, we might just leave it here. Oh, it looks like we might level up. Oh my goodness. My fever grows worse. I find my mind drifting into delirious nightmares. I should have known that I wouldn't be able to handle the beast my grandfather was unable to defeat. Do you have the ingredients for the remedy? I fear that if I do not clean the infection soon, it will be the death of me.
Peace, friend.
Ah, thank you, Biscuity. Using the items you brought me, I'll be able to create the remedy I need to stop the spread of the infection and eventually cure it completely. I owe you my life, in thanks. But I'll never forget that screeching call when Mazaranche came upon me, the blaze of colour as its beak descended. Be wary on your travels. Boom! Ding, baby! Ding, ding, ding! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh, man. Okay, alright, we're level 7. My favourite number, actually. Love a level 7. My favourite thing to be. Right, so I'm going to go sell up all of this stuff that we don't need anymore. I'm just checking that all the stuff that we've got here is sellable.
Well
I think it is, yeah. So that's sellable, that's sellable, that's sellable, that's sellable. That's a quest item. Brilliant. I have 1 silver 66, which isn't quite enough for me. Oh, thank you, chat. Hey, people in the chat remembered. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. Man, damn. Thank you, chat. Do you know what? It genuinely makes me really happy when you guys do this kind of stuff. It really, really does. Like when you guys are on board with the ideas, no matter how stupid I come up with, it really, really, really is very warming. Right, I'm gonna increase my wrath knowledge, I think, because this will make my wrath more powerful. So now I have wrath level 2, which does. What did that say? 25 to 30 nature damage. That's pretty good, actually. But yeah, no, I do appreciate it, chat. I'll say hi from you the next time I see him, Milo. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, chat are chatting amongst themselves. All right, everyone. So, I think that will do it. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that will do it, because from here, we're basically going to be going out, you know, getting more, finding more stuff, doing more things, and it's going to take a lot of time. And we're already 8 minutes to the end of the stream that we would normally do anyway. So I think we'll round it out here. But thank you so much, everyone, for indulging me in this. Playing World of Warcraft again is really, really fun. And I'm honestly so happy that you guys are on board with it. Like I say, this is hardcore classic. So this is a little bit tougher. Admittedly, we haven't seen a lot of that toughness because I've had 2 characters here by my side the entire time. But trust me when I say this really, really does get difficult. So yeah, we'll probably find out more about that on Tuesday when we come back and play more of this. But for right now, thank you so much to all of my mods for keeping the community safe, and thank you for watching. If you're new and you'd like to, why not hit the subscribe button? And for everyone else, you know what to do. Hit the like button, it really, really does help. Hit the share button as well, and share this with yourself on an old account or a new account or with a friend or whatever. The more times you share it, even to accounts that you own, that tells YouTube that my channel is worth watching, and that's why you're seeing more people in the chat, is because of the direct actions that you do. You can find me everywhere at Mikey Scamp. I've potentially got a new short coming out at some point soon, so why not follow me over on TikTok if you want to go and see that. And thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me. I do have merch. If you go on Redbubble, the Redbubble store is in the chat. You can find my merch over there. You can get yourself a We Know We Go t-shirt. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my upcoming podcast, which is yet to be announced, but soon will be. So thank you, everyone. This has been, honestly, a lot of fun. It's been really, really cool to play WoW with you guys. And, well, I guess I will see you all in the next stream. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Goodbye for now.